All right, my friend, I'm logging in Skype. Why the Arab? Give me your ID. I will actually, your name is here. Hold on. I see you. Okay, I will call you. Answer, Abu, answer. Hello? Hello? Mute you too, please.
Hello?
Yes. You are live on air, my friend. Go ahead. What do you think about why the Arab they believe that Allah have 3 daughters?
Oh, so we're talking about that now. Okay.
Yeah, this is the topic now. What do you think?
You know what? I don't know why the Arabs, thought or believed that God had 3 daughters.
Okay. So do Allah have 3 daughters or not?
No, he does not.
Okay. Did your prophet send anyone to kill his daughters?
Repeat that.
Did your prophet send anyone to kill the daughters of Allah?
Did the prophet say what?
Send. Did your prophet send anyone to kill the daughters of Allah?
No.
Okay. So that's mean if we can find a story where Muhammad he sent his army to kill the daughters of Allah, that's mean he believed that Allah have daughters, right?
You can find stories from websites claiming
websites. What do you mean website? No, not from website. Islamic books. Islamic books. Are you trying to back up yourself now, saying you can find? Okay. All right. So why Islamic books saying that Allah Prophet he sent his
find these sources from the Sahihain?
What sources you want? Like what sources you like? What books?
Well, I like the source.
Okay. When we read Quran, where you go to explain the Quran? Which book you accept?
The Sahihain.
Sahihain explain the Quran. I never heard that. I never heard there's a book. It's called Sahihain explain the Quran. Is that a book tafsir Quran? I'm asking you
the Quran
which book you
tafsir.
Which tafsir? Which book of tafsir, my friend? Which book of interpretation you accept? Explain the Quran.
No, I don't accept anything.
Why you don't accept anything? Or why Islam is a stupid religion for you?
Because the sources of Islam is the Quran and the Hadith.
Okay. So the sources of the Islam is the Quran or the Hadith. Okay. So when the Muslim give interpretation for the Quran, how they give interpretation? From where?
From the Hadith.
Okay. From the
and
Hadith.
the Quran itself.
All right. Okay. I just ask you, the daughter of Allah he gave birth to them from where? Do he have a wife? According to the Hadith, where the names?
No, according to what? God does not have any, daughters.
You don't have any daughters. Do you have a boy?
No daughters or sons. Okay. He doesn't have any.
Did Allah refuse to have daughters because he liked to have a son?
What?
Did Allah refuse to have daughters because this is not fair division? Because Allah he liked to have son. And they are taking for them the boys?
No, that's not it.
Okay. Well,
when God says, "Is it for you the males and for him the females?" He's pointing out the illogicality of the Arabs.
No, but he's saying this is indeed a division most unfair.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so what is unfair?
Does say
what is unfair about it? What is the unfair? Listen. What is unfair about it?
Because they don't want females, but they give him females.
Okay, so but he's upset. He's
pointing out.
But he's like
the illogicality.
No. Hold on. So who is the one who don't like females now? It's your Allah. Allah is saying this is not unfair. He's saying like what? Hello, for you the male, for me the female. So the one who don't like females.
He's pointing. He's pointing toward to illogicality of that division. I mean,
why is that? Why is that? Why this is illogical? Those people, they worship females.
It's illogical because, you know, you want males, but you give, you know, that so-called God females. I mean, can't you think?
What can you think? What? I did not get what.
What?
I did not understand. Can't you think? What's wrong with that? They believe that females are goddess. So what's wrong with that? For you,
they believed that females are goddess, but they don't want females.
That's not true. The one who don't like them,
males.
Okay, this is why Allah is saying this is not unfair.
So how is that logical?
Listen. How somebody believe that God is a female, but yet he hates females? This is stupid to say.
What?
How somebody worship females, but yet he don't like females?
That's the problem. That's the illogicality.
Now listen. In the front of me,
Arabs.
In the front of me, there's a.
They don't want females, but they give, you know, God females.
Listen. In front of me, there's tafsir.
How's that logical?
Listen. In front of me, there's a tafsir that when Allah messengers conquered Mecca, He sent Khadim al-Walid to the area of Nakhla, where the idols of Al-Uzza were created.
Where did you get this? Where did you get that?
Ibn Kathir.
See, you're not referring to the hadith or the Quran.
Well, this is hadith because your prophet, he says your prophet said so.
And no, he didn't.
Well, this is hadith. It says when the prophet he conquered, he sent Khalid and he said to him, let us read what Muhammad said. Here we go. The prophet said, read carefully with me. The prophet said, go back and finish the mission. He sent him to kill somebody there, and we will find out who is that body. It says the idol of Al-Uzza was there. He erected the three trees in the forest. Khalid cut out the trees and he approached the house built around it, and he destroyed it. When he went back to the prophet, informed him the story, which means what he did. The prophet said to him, "Irja' fa innaka lam tasna'a shay'an." What does that mean? Go back. You did nothing. You did not finish your mission. You have not finished it yet. Khalid went back, and when he arrived there was also servant of Al-Uzza. There's people who serve Al-Uzza. They saw him and they started invoking by calling Al-Uzza. When Khalid approached it, the Al-Uzza, he found a naked woman whose hair was like crazy, and who was throwing sand on her head. Khalid, he killed her with the sword, and he went back to the messenger of Allah, and the prophet, he said to him, Tilka al-Uzza. He said, that was Al-Uzza. Do you agree with that?
Unless that's from authentic hadith.
My friend,
I don't agree.
This is the game of the Muslims. Unless this is authentic hadith, I mean, what's wrong with this religion? Nothing in this religion is authentic. So if this is not authentic, why you Muslims don't burn those books?
We're not into burning books.
Why not? Okay, but this is a lie then. Either this is a lie or this is a true. Why this book is, why you say Ibn Kathir is a big scholar, Al-Qurtubi, At-Tabari, and the second we read something from their books, you start having poo-poo. So either their books is accepted or their book is garbage. His book is garbage.
Again, well, they tend to make mistakes too. They're human.
My friend, I understand they're human. Is your prophet as a human too, or his God?
He was human.
Okay, when your prophet he ordered to kill Al-Uzza, how you know that this is not a mistake from the prophet who believed that Al-Uzza is really daughter of Allah? How you know that this is not true story?
Well, how do I know that's a true story?
Okay, because here we go. This is your scholars. They are referring to it. So when you say to me, how I know, hold on. When you will say to me, how I know this is a true story, you are asking me to prove to you that your books are wrong. This is stupid of you to do.
The books may be wrong if they're from human, but the hadith.
Okay. Is the Quran from a human, or the Quran is the Quran from a human?
What?
Is the Quran from a human?
No, the Quran is from God.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
Okay, so the Quran is from God. I like that actually. The Quran is from God. What is the proof that the Quran is from God?
What?
What is the proof that this is from God, not from Muhammad?
Well, if it's not from God, then you would find many discrepancies or contradictions.
No problem. Here we go. I have one. Here we go. Why the Quran saying that this is the word of the messenger? Why the Quran saying that this is the word?
I was talking about that to another Christian the other day.
My friend,
you know what
does it say this is? Does it say does it say that this is a speech of a great messenger or honorable messenger? Does it say that the Quran is a speech of honorable messenger?
Could you? Okay, let me see. Where's the verse?
Chapter 69, verse number 40.
It's not okay. Chapter 8. I see chapter 81, verse number 19.
Refresh. Sure. Chapter 69, verse number 40.
40. Yeah, in Nahula. Yeah.
Who is the one talking here? Is Allah?
The next verse. You see what the next verse says?
Okay, so
you're pulling up.
He is not a poetry man. Okay, he is not saying a poet. This is he is not a kahin. The kohan is those people who they used to speak the same kind of like we call it sajja in Arabic. So he's saying I am not of those, and this is my speech. So the Muhammad confirming that the Quran is his words.
Okay, what's the question again?
Okay, what the question? If this is a book of revelation, how the Quran says this is the words of this is a speech of a prophet? Because if it's revelation, it's not a speech of a prophet, it's revelation from Allah. It cannot be a revelation and a speech of a prophet. So if God he said to a prophet, say this is not his speech, this is a speech of God. So either this is a speech of a prophet or this is a speech of Allah. It's a speech of
okay,
who?
Good. Okay, can I answer now?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, you know what a messenger is?
No, I do not know.
A messenger, he delivers messages. Delivers messages.
That's deep.
So
friend. That's
what that Quran is saying is that it is the speech of an illustrious messenger. That means the messenger is delivering the message.
Yeah, but it says no.
A messenger.
It's not saying he's delivering. No, he says it's a speech.
That's what it means.
No. It doesn't say he deliver. It says he is.
That's what messenger means.
Okay. Let me ask you. So when Allah he said in the Quran, the sun set in the murky water, is that the message of the messenger or the messenger of Allah?
Could you say that again?
When the Quran says the sun set in the murky water, muddy hot water, boiling water, is that the message from Allah or message from the messenger?
The Quran does not say that.
Oh, it says that in the front of me, chapter 18, verse number 86.
Pull up the verse.
Okay.
I'm still seeing 69:40.
No problem. Why you don't open from your side? Don't you have a computer?
No, hang on. What verse is it?
1886.
Surah what?
1886. Let me sing it for you.
1886.
The sun set in its X, which is a boiling water.
Look at what it says.
I'm looking.
He found it.
Hey, who found it? Who is saying that?
Wajadaha.
Okay, who is the one who said
he
that?
He found it.
Who is what wajadaha mean? What wajadaha mean?
It means he perceived.
He perceived
that it was setting in a muddy.
Wajadaha mean perceived or wajadaha mean he found it? You just said found it. Did he say?
Yes, he found it. He found it. He saw it.
So who is the one saying he found it? Who is the one saying that?
God.
Okay, so when Allah he says he found it, that means he is repeating he's reporting a find, correct?
It means he saw it, he perceived it.
No. You just said found it and don't lie. It says he found it.
Yes,
okay.
Found it.
When I say this Abdul, he went to his house and he found it in fire. I am saying he found it. This is a find. It's a fact.
Yeah, he found it. It means perceived it.
What perceived it mean?
I mean, if you look at the Lane's lexicon, that's what it says.
What lexicon mean? I mean, listen to me. What do you mean when he say Allah? He said he found it. What does that mean? Explain to me.
It means he perceived it.
What does that mean?
Saw
I don't understand. What does that mean? Explain to me more.
He saw it.
Okay, so he
sees it. He sees it with his eyes.
Let us read together. It says that this man, he took a road. Allah is talking now. Till when he reached the sitting place of the sun. Where we can find the sitting place of the sun?
Well, it says okay. Hatta idha balagha. Okay. Until hatta means until. Okay. Until is it is connected with time.
Okay.
So it's saying that when it was time for the setting of the sun.
No, it doesn't say that. He said till when he reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is the sitting place of the sun? I mean, listen. The guy who took a road, he keep walking until he reached a place, which is the place where the sun set. Correct?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say setting place.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you know the Quran better than your prophet?
No, I don't.
Okay. Did your prophet explain this verse?
The setting.
Let us
you reach the setting of the sun.
Thank you. No, the setting place. No, the setting place. The setting place of the sun. Okay, let me ask you.
What?
If somebody he believe or he understand this verse that it's speaking about the sun set in the murky water, do you think he's an ignorant? He's a stupid?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So anyone, guys, he believe that the sun set in a muddy water, he is ignorant and he is stupid, and this is the statement of our friend here. He's a Muslim.
He saw it setting in
I know, but you agreed, you just agreed that anyone he believe that the sun set in a murky water, he is a stupid and he is ignorant. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, if he says, it spreads, sets in a muddy spring, yeah.
Thank you. Here we go. So this is your prophet, but this is your prophet saying that.
No, that's not what the prophet said.
Here we go. The hadith in front, if you read it.
I can't see it.
Here we go. It's in the front of your eyes.
I'm lagging.
No problem. You will find the sitting sun of the sun, please, soon, very soon. Just keep walking.
I'm still seeing till when he reached the setting place.
What about now? Did you say inshallah? If you don't say inshallah, nothing will work, my friend. Say inshallah, you will see it right away.
No, I think my ping is high. I'm still seeing
my friend, you see it and you are trying to read it because you just already exposed your prophet. Don't tell me you don't see it until now.
I'm still seeing.
I think you will never see it. I think you will never see it. I think you will never see it, not even tomorrow. That's what I think. I don't know. I have a feeling that you are going to be blind now. You didn't see it until now.
Okay, I see. I fear that. Okay, now I see who was.
What do you see now?
Okay, now I see it.
Okay, what read for us?
Okay, I was sitting behind the messenger of God who was riding a donkey. Oh yeah.
Read it. What do you? Yeah. What? Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah. In the hadith, does it say oh yeah? It doesn't say oh yeah. Read the hadith for us, my friend.
I think everyone can read.
No, why you don't want to read it? Are you ashamed of your prophet because you said that the one who believe in this is a stupid and he is ignorant? You said that. You agreed.
No, I'm.
What? Oh, you said that a second ago. It's recorded. No,
I talked about this to a Christian before.
Don't tell me. Don't change topic. Don't change topic. You said the one who believed that the sun set in the Mercury. Don't change topic. I don't care. You spoke to who? You spoke to the Hindu, to the Buddha, to the Jews. You speak to Allah. No problem. Now you say that the one who believed the sun set in the murky water, he is an ignorant and he is stupid. This is what your prophet he believe. Read it.
Can we come back to this later?
No, we cannot come back, because here we go. Either you are saying, either you are a truthful person, or and you say yes, this is what I said, and obviously my prophet is not a prophet, or you say okay, I believe what the prophet said, and this is truth.
Can we come back to this
we
later,
can come back.
please?
We can come back, but now we are stuck with the sun in the swimming pool. I cannot come back to you unless it's daytime. We have to wait until the sun comes from the swimming pool and dry itself. So now I want you to answer me. Do you believe your prophet by saying that is a stupid, ignorant, or he is a smart man speaking and the messenger of God?
The problem is he did not say that.
My friend, the problem is he said that. Read carefully. I was sitting behind the message of Allah. SAW. Do you know what SAW mean? This is a very short way for radio stations. Your prophet, he received his stations, he have antenna, he received from Allah directly. Who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting? He asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. For sure, Muhammad knows everything, because he know everything Allah knows. He said it's set in a spring of warm water, Hamia.
Again, can we come back to this?
No problem. So no need to come back. Already you said that he is ignorant. Everybody heard you. Now let me. Okay.
I will.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
We
were talking. Okay, listen. Listen. Okay, listen. In the video, the guy who is in the video, he was saying Allah is a word meaning God.
Yeah.
Is it the word meaning God, or it's a name of God?
That's the topic I wanted to come back to. Could you repeat the question?
This is the topic you want to come back to. Can you repeat the question?
Yes.
So how you know this is the topic you want to come back to, but you cannot even know what the question I just said to you?
I was not listening. I didn't hear you.
So how you were not listening, but you say to me, this is the topic I want to go back to, but you cannot even remember what I just said to you.
About Allah and God.
Listen, so is Allah is a name of the God, or it's a word? Is Allah is a name of the God, only the God of Islam, or it is the Hindus can say Allah?
It's a word that means God.
Who said that? Who?
I can't tell you who says that, because I don't remember the people who said that off the top of my head.
Okay. Here it says in the Quran, it says in the name of Allah. And then the beneficent, the merciful. So what is his name?
What does it mean? You just said what it means.
Okay, does it say name? Does it say that Allah is a name? Literally.
Yes. No. It doesn't say that Allah is a name.
Okay. Do you think the one who believe that Allah is a name, not a word meaning God, is a stupid idiot?
No.
Okay, so I'm asking you again. If I show you your prophet saying that Allah is the name of the God, are you going to accuse your prophet the same as you said about the sunset, that he is an idiot too?
I'm saying.
Don't tell me I'm saying. I'm saying, my friend.
Allah.
I am sick of. I'm saying you are saying. I'm asking you a direct question. You give me a direct answer. Do you accept your prophet giving definition that Allah is the name of his God? Yes or no? It's a name.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's a name or it's not?
It is. It can be a name.
No, don't tell me it can be. Is it a name or it's not?
No.
Okay, when you say shahada, what do you say?
Do you want me to say it in Arabic or in English?
Matter. Say it in Arabic, say it in English, no problem. You have to translate it.
Okay. In English, I would say there is no God but God.
Can you show me one book in Islam it says there's no God but Islam, but God? That's stupid to say. There's no zucchini but zucchini. You deny zucchini, so how there is zucchini?
I can't give you books right now.
Okay,
I don't have.
Read for me. It says here in chapter 3, verse number 18. Allah, Shahid Allah. You speak Arabic, right?
Shahid Allahu annahu la. Okay.
Thank you. So who is the one who witnessed? What his name? The one who witnessed that there's no God but him. Who is the one? What his name?
Could you pull up the verse? Shahid Allahu annahu la ilaha illa huwa wal malaikatuhu.
Who what? Read it.
What?
Who what? It's okay. You don't speak. It's okay. You don't
Could you
speak with
pull
Arabic.
up the
Okay, your Arabic is
pull up
funny.
the-
Okay, your Arabic is
could
funny.
you-
It's okay. I will let it go now.
you
Allah
pull
Himself.
up-
Okay,
could
Allah
you pull up
witness.
the verse? I
Okay,
cannot
Allah.
remember the verse.
Allah, He witnessed that there's no.
I cannot remember the verse. Could you pull it up?
Do you accept this translation in front of me, or you don't accept it?
I can't see it.
It
I
says,
see شهر رمضان الذي.
my friend, what translation you accept as a Muslim?
Let's see the Arabic one.
You didn't speak good Arabic. I noticed that your Arabic is funny.
Let's see the Arabic one.
Here we go. Read it.
It's not showing. I'm seeing 18.
My friend,
the
stop
English.
doing that. Open from your website.
Okay, now I see it.
Okay.
شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم.
Hmm.
Okay. God witnesses that there is no God except Him, and
No,
the angels and the people
Okay.
of knowledge.
All right. Let us see. Let us see. Did Allah say there's no Allah but Allah, or He says there's no Allah? He says there's no God but Him.
It says there is no ilah except Allah.
Okay. Is Allah
There
is
is
the
no
same?
God.
Is Allah is the
The
same as?
lowercase God.
Okay, is this-
G, and
All right. Is the word
the
Allah is the
uppercase
same
G.
as Ilah? Is it the same word?
Allah is a contraction of al ilah.
Really? Who said that? Who? Give me the name of the donkey. He said that.
Again, I don't have the resources with me.
Okay. Well, I have here Muslims explain to us in their website, and this is fatwa. They are saying that Allah is not. It's a unique name. So why you are saying to me something you Muslims don't believe in? What's wrong with you Muslims? Until now you are not convinced what Allah and what His name is about. Here we go. Who is Allah? This is your Muslim website saying Allah is the proper name of the one true God. Nothing else can be called Allah.
I'm not seeing what you're saying on the screen. I'm seeing, Shahid Allah.
My friend, why the Muslim they say
And the rest.
why they are saying here Allah is the proper name if the one God, one true God. Nothing else can be called Allah. Nothing else.
That's right.
Okay, so I ask you, if the word Allah mean God, that's mean the Hindu they can say Allah when they
No, they can't.
They can't. Thank you. Why they cannot? Why they cannot?
Because what they call God are not God.
So Allah then is not a word mean God. Allah must be a name.
No.
Okay, hold on. Okay, listen.
I'm saying that.
Listen.
Allah,
let me show you how you contradict yourself. Listen, in USA, all of us we speak English here. So if there is a guy, he's a Hindu, he used the same word I use. It's called God. God in English. You Muslim now, you're talking to me. You say the word God, and why you don't have a problem with it? Because it's just a generic word for God, right? But now,
no, I do have a problem with Hindus or Christians calling non-gods God.
No, but the word God itself, they use it, and it's not a problem for you, right?
No, it is a problem.
It is a problem. Why?
Yeah, I do have a problem with non-Muslims calling non-gods God.
This is not. I'm not talking about wrong worship. I'm saying using the word. So when a Hindu he used the word God, he don't mean Allah, right?
If a Hindu uses God and what?
If a Hindu he worshiping his God and he say the word God, do he mean Allah or he means something else?
No, the Hindus are not worshiping their gods. They're worshiping, things that they call God.
Okay, but they don't mean Allah, right? Because Allah is the proper name of the one.
They don't mean God and they don't mean Allah.
Thank you. So Allah is not a word mean God. Allah is only a name for the God of Muslims.
How did you get Allah doesn't mean God from what I said?
No, I'm not saying that.
I just told you.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Allah is the name of the God of the Muslim, which means he is a God supposedly, but this is his name, correct?
God can be named. Allah can be a name.
God is a name.
What?
So how you Muslim? You say there's no God, and then you say but Allah. If God is a name, then you are saying there's no God.
In Arabic, we would say La ilaha illallah. There is no ilah except Allah.
Okay,
what
English
ilah mean? We would say there is no God. Lowercase g.
Okay, what ilah mean?
What God?
What ilah mean?
Uppercase.
What ilah mean?
What?
What ilah mean?
In English, it would be God.
No, don't be in English.
Lowercase
in Arabic, what ilah mean? The word ilah. When you say, don't tell me, I'm for sure speaking English, but I'm saying the meaning of it. What ilah mean? God, right?
Yes, in English it means
so there's
God.
no God, but who?
Lowercase g.
Okay, there's no God. Okay, listen, there's no God. There's no God, but who? Who is the one who is the only God? What's his name?
What?
Who is the one who is the only true God according to Islam? What's his name?
Oh, he has 99 names.
No, they are attributes. They are not names.
So they're not names.
No, they are attributes.
You don't call them names. We do. So if you don't, so if I agree with you that they're not names,
Allah is a name or attribute? Okay, listen. Is Allah is a name? Listen. Is Allah a name or attribute?
God can be a name. Allah.
This is not the question. Is Allah specifically? Is Allah a name or attribute?
Allah means God.
This is not the question. This is not the question. This is not the question. Is Allah a name or attribute?
What do you mean attribute?
Now you do not know what attribute mean. You keep saying attribute, and now you do not know attribute. Is Allah a name?
You were the one who was saying attribute.
No, you are the one who says to me, Allah have 99. Okay, I'm saying to you. So the Muslim, they say his attribute. So when you say, okay, listen.
I did not say attribute. You were the one who first started using that word.
What is the name of your God? Give me his name. Be honest. Just give me his name. What's his name? Your God.
The name of my God are 99 of them.
What is the name of your God? Are you giving me 99 names now? What is the name of your God?
I can, but you know,
what is the
I don't think
what is the name you Muslim use for your God when you pray for him?
We use the 99 names.
So who is Allah?
Allah means God.
Allah means God?
Mm-hmm.
So this is not the God. This is just a word mean God.
Yes, it's the word.
So why
that
here
means
they are
God.
So why here they are? So why here they are lying? So why here they are lying and saying Allah is the proper name of the one true God? Nothing else can be called Allah.
Like I said, Allah or God can be a proper name.
What? But it says here nobody can be called that name.
Of course, nobody can be called God except God.
No.
You know, you can't call Jesus God.
Okay, listen.
Jesus is not God.
Okay, listen.
You can't call the Father God.
If somebody, okay, listen. When your God, when the God of Islam, he introduced himself in the Quran, what he called himself?
God.
What does that mean? What is the word?
In English, it would be God.
What is that word? No, what is that word in Arabic? What he introduced himself with? What
in Arabic, it would be Allah.
Okay. So why he's saying he is Allah?
What do you mean? Why is God saying he's God? What kind of question is that?
No, but he is introducing himself that he is a person who is called Allah, not a person who is a word being God. And the Quran is full of example.
Well, of course God is
okay,
God himself is not a word, but the word God is a word.
All right. I want you to read this verse for me.
I can't see the verse.
Yeah, I will show it to you, no problem. Let us see here. Read this verse for me. Chapter 6, verse number 102.
We're going to have to wait about 30 seconds because I'm saying Allah is the proper name of the one true God. Nothing else can be called Allah. I think my ping is high.
Now, do you see it?
I see inna dina indallahi al-Islam.
No. You are using the internet of the neighbors, I guess. No problem.
No.
Okay, so read for me now.
I'm saying
why you are waiting for me? Okay, why you are waiting for me? Why you don't open the verse? I'm giving you the verse number, the chapter. Open it from the side.
Okay, I'll do it. What was that?
Chapter 6, chapter 6, verse 102.
Verse. What's the verse number? Chapter 6.
102.
102. Chapter 6. Okay, now my internet's slow.
Not only your internet is slow, everything you have is slow, my friend.
Okay, see it. Okay. ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُ.
Okay, how that can be? If Allah is a word being God, how he say God, God? What does that mean?
Yeah. I'm using Picthal. So such is, so he did not translate the word Allah into English. If he did, it would be such is God, your Lord. There is no God except him.
Look how many times the word God repeated then. So who is the one who's confirmed to be God here? Who is he? There's no, so you are saying to me, let us change this. So such is God, your Lord. There's no God but God. This is the most stupid statement ever. So who is the God? Now I'm confused. Who is the one?
No, it's not stupid.
No, okay. So who is the God we are talking about? If it says such a God, if Allah is a word meaning God, so such a God is your God. There's no God but this God. Who is this God?
God.
Who is he?
He is God.
Who is he?
What do you mean, who is he?
Who is he? This person. Who is this one? You call him God. You are talking about who?
I'll tell you who is. Who he is, okay?
No, you are talking about who?
I'm talking about the one. Ahad, Allahu Samad. God, he who is independent, lam yalid wa lam yulad, not begotten and not begetting. That's him. That's God.
First, the verse you quote from me, it doesn't say that Allah is one. That's a false translation. It says Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Ahad, the word ahad in Arabic mean one of.
Yes, it means one, not one of.
One of. Here we go. All those verses in the front of me. Listen, Abdul. Listen, Abdul. All those verses saying the word ahad. You see it? Ahad, 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 ahad. Look how many. Look how many. Look how many. I can show you in this.
I can't see it because,
okay. So listen,
like I said,
okay, the word ahad here, chapter 9, verse number 84, as an example, or chapter 9, verse number 6. Let us take this one. Why the Muslim translate that the word ahad as if anyone, but he says just the word ahad. In Arabic, it says ahad.
Hang on, what verse is it?
In Arabic, it says word ahad. Any verse you want. There's many of them.
Which
there's tons of them. Which one you want me to show you? Which are you looking at my screen? Are you looking at my screen?
I'm saying such is Allah, your Lord. La ilaha illallah.
Okay, listen. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying on the screen right now.
All right.
I think my ping is high.
Your ping is high. What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
The internet ping. If it's too high, I'll get a few seconds late.
Well, all those verses you see them in the screen, they are saying the word ahad, and they are saying mean ahad translation all over. It is one off. So when a Muslim they say Qul huwa Allahu ahad, they are saying Allah is one off. Let me ask you here. Did Allah, he says, if you want to take a wife, we will take it from ourselves?
What?
Did Allah says, if you want to take a wife, he will take it from ourselves?
If you want to take a walk,
a girlfriend, sorry, a girlfriend.
I can't hear you.
Did Allah say, if you want to take a woman to sleep with her, we will take it from ourselves?
If I take a woman, well, I don't see it.
Okay, chapter 21. Read. Look at the screen. What translation you are reading? You told me. What translation you are reading?
I'm looking at your screen. It says you know, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرُسُلِهِ.
Yeah. Look at the translation of the Muslims, how funny it is. It says here, I mean, every Muslim, he gives a different translation. Does it say here in Arabic, لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا. If we want to take a woman for sex, we will take it from ourselves. Who is ourselves? Every Muslim give us different translation.
What verse is that? I'm not seeing your verse.
My friend, I just gave you chapter 21, verse number 17.
Hang on, I'll pull it up. Surah what? Chapter
21:17.
21:17. Okay.
Okay. So if Allah will take a girlfriend to have sex with her, He will take it from ourselves. How Allah will sleep with ourselves? Who is ourselves Allah will sleep with?
Inna kunna fa'ilin. Lahwan is not what do you call that? A woman. It says pastime.
What pastime mean? What pastime mean?
What pastime? I think you should read the verse before that.
No, tell me. I don't care. Tell me what pastime mean. You are the one who read 10 verses before, 10 verses after. What pastime mean?
No, it says we created not the heaven and the earth.
My friend, don't waste my time. Okay, what you said, it's pastime. Okay, what pastime mean? Allah will take a pastime. What does that mean?
In this verse, people, you know, said that, you know, God created the heaven, you know, in play. So God said, if we, you know, if you wanted to, you know, find, you know, playtime, we could have found it in ourselves. You know.
Okay, so Allah will play with Himself. What does that mean?
Yeah. So
okay, let me ask you. It says in Arabic.
God,
it says in Arabic.
God wanted to play.
In Arabic, it says min ladunna. What ladunna mean?
What?
Min ladunna. Ladun. What ladun mean? Ladunna.
From ourselves.
Okay. Thank you very much. So it's not past time. So from ourselves. So guys, he just said. So if Allah want to take something, He said it is having fun. He will take it from ourselves. What is that thing Allah will play with from ourselves? Is Allah is one, or He is ourselves?
That's called the royal plural.
But He will play with Himself?
No, it doesn't say He wanted to play with Himself. He said if He wanted, you know, some pastime, He could do it Himself.
Okay, this is according to who?
The Quran itself. Just look.
Okay, well, let us see, because you are trying to deceive us, and we have to show the people here that you are, you know, obviously either ignorant or you are lying. Here we go. This is tafsir. I will show tafsir. You know, who cares about what you say, because you are no one, and you don't count even for anyone. I mean, even yourself, you don't know what to say here, and obviously you are trying just to, like somebody, he saw a hole in the jeans, trying to fix it, you know, and put some stitches here and there to make it look nicer. Chapter 21, verse number 17. Let us see what the Muslim scholars, not me and you, says. Whatever the Muslim scholar says, this is what the Muslim believe. All right. Okay, this is verse number 17. I will put it on the screen in a second, and everybody will see that your God is talking about having sex with women. If He like to have sex with the women, He will do from ourselves. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Okay, this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. I will put it for you on the screen, and I want you to read it. Go ahead. Mute YouTube, please. Mute YouTube. So
what? You want me to read it? I don't even know what to read. I see.
Read.
Verse 16. We created not the heavens and the earth, and all that is between them for a mere play. That's what I see.
No problem. Refresh your page. Click refresh. Click refresh, and mute YouTube.
You're gonna have to wait for about 30 seconds.
Mute YouTube. Mute the sound in YouTube. Hear me only from Skype, please.
What? I can't see it on your screen.
Mute YouTube so I don't hear myself twice. I'm hearing myself twice. Now.
No, you can't be hearing yourself twice, because I have muted YouTube.
Maybe Jibreel is talking to me then. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Okay. So do you see it now?
I see Quran and Science in Depth, the deception of Allah. Allah's Tashrishin. I don't even know how to say. Le Secrets Jude, Prophet Arabe.
Those are the names of my books. Did you get any of them?
Christian Prince books at Amazon.
Did you see any?
That's what I'm seeing right now.
All right. Now, do you see it?
No, I'm seeing Huri's restrained. I don't even know how to read that.
We will go back to this one. You just remind me. Okay, now, do you still see it or no?
Wayam Kuru, I see Wayam Kuru, and a few books.
My friend, refresh the page, refresh the video, and that's it. You are watching something old. Refresh.
Okay, I see it now. Okay, أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه. Okay. Had we desired to find some diversion? Oh, now it says diversion. That which provides diversion in the way of a partner. Okay, so that's what
read. Read. Don't stop. Read. Don't stop. A partner or what? Or a child? We could have found it with ourselves.
Or a child, we could have found it with ourselves from among beautiful-eyed Huris or angels. Were we to do so, but we did not do so, thus we never desired it.
All right, thank you. So Allah is speaking here. You told me that Allah is going to have fun. And
no, that's not what God said.
That's
an interpretation.
Okay, why are your scholars saying that?
Huh?
Why your scholars are being an idiot then? Is he stupid? He do not know what he's talking about?
Well, I can't speak for him.
Okay, you speak for who? Are you a scholar yourself?
Well, I'm hoping to speak for God.
No, I'm asking you. How you know? How you know that the scholar is wrong?
Because I'm not saying he's wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying that's not what the verse says.
All the Muslim scholars are wrong and stupid, or
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm saying that's not what
this is what they
verse
teach. Okay,
says.
but they are saying, they agree that this is what the verse saying. Allah saying, if you want to have the word lahu in Arabic, is a word mean women. This is what lahu mean. Fun.
That's what it says.
No,
this is what
the word. No, yeah, this is why, because this is the Arabic language. The word lahu mean women. So Allah is saying, if you want to take a woman,
it means playtime.
Okay, hold on. You speak. Okay, no. Here we go. You speak Arabic, right? I can open it for you.
Okay, let's agree with you.
No, don't agree with me. I challenge me. I want you to. No, don't agree. Don't agree with me. I want you. No, don't agree with me. I want you to challenge me.
Okay. We're done with this because I don't agree with you.
Is the word lahu? Okay, so is the word lahu mean a woman or not?
No.
Okay, read it with me in front of you. قال له في بعض لغة أهل اليمن المرأة. Do you see it?
No, I don't see it. I'm saying, had we desired
my friend, okay, no problem. Read. This is the interpretation. This is a different scholar. They are saying here that in Arabic the word lahu is a word mean women. So Allah is saying in Arabic, if we want to take a woman for fun, we will take it from ourselves. And this is your interpretation, saying that the word lahu is a word mean women. This is not me saying that.
Okay, like I said, if let's just say that it is it does mean, women.
Okay, so Allah now, so you agreed now, finally you speak Arabic, which is good, and I agreed that it says in the front of you on the screen that the word lahu is a word.
I'm still not seeing
no
it. I'm
problem.
still saying how we decide to find some version.
Okay. So as long you agreed, you will see it anyway. It's coming in your face. I highlight it for you, and you read little Arabic. So lahu is the word mean women, and Allah is saying, if we want to take a woman for fun, we will take it from ourselves. What is ourself if Allah is one? You said to me that ourself mean His majestic. This is what you said to me a second ago, 2 minutes ago. But here is saying He want to take a woman for sex. So Allah want to have sex with Himself from ourselves? No, He's talking about having a woman. Allah is a woman? Is He transgender? Is He half male and half female? So when he say ourself, he's speaking about having sex with himself. Is he like the kind of the fish in the ocean which changed the gender from male to female? Do Allah have two gender in the same time, or he, or this is
God does not have any gender?
Well, here we go. If Allah does not have a gender, first, why you always call him he? Secondly, why he is always here saying, and this is him talking, if we want to take a woman from our, we will take a woman, we will take it from ourselves. Why he said we will take a woman, not a man? As long he have no gender, he should say why he choose to have a woman, not a man. Is if he has no gender. Why he said if we want to take a woman, we will take it from ourselves.
As the pronoun used for him is he,
my friend.
So
why he? So what? Who is the one? Who is the one who use he? It is he as he. Allah saying that, or you choose to call him he?
God says that.
Okay, thank you. So Allah himself, he called himself he. Okay, and now he's saying if you want to take a partner, a woman, why he choose to take a partner, a woman, if he choose, not a man, as long he have no gender.
I'm sorry, I spaced out. What did you say?
Is okay. Listen, if I am a person who have no gender, what is make a difference for me to take a partner which is a male or a female? I have no gender anyway. So why Allah he choose the women to be a partner?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Why Allah he choose? You hear it and you hear it very well.
So
why Allah he said he, if you want to take a woman, why he did not say if I want to take a partner as a man?
Why Allah said he would take a woman, okay,
not a man. Why he chose a woman to be the partner, not the women? Why here the word he used is for women?
Because like I said, the pronoun used for him is he.
But he called himself he, so that means he have a gender. Okay, so now because he said he, and then he says he chose women, so obviously he's a man.
Now, if he said, you know, he would choose men, you know, while his pronoun is
let us not waste our time. Obviously, you do not know.
Say that he's
obviously you do not know what to say. Okay, let us go back. So when he says we will take it from ourselves, how this women can be from ourselves? If Allah is unique, how he called women from ourselves? What ourselves mean? You said to me before, ourself is a majestic. He called himself like a king, ourself. Okay, but here he said talking about taking a woman. So how the woman can be from ourself? Is that a woman from his kind? Otherwise,
well, like I said, you know, what that actually means. Doesn't actually mean women.
Well, I showed you it says women in Arabic, my friend. It says that clearly in Arabic.
That's not the only meaning of lahwan. Allahu.
Somebody saying just because Allah present him as a man should not assume that he has a gender. That is very silly of you to say, my friend, because here in the Quran Allah is saying he want to take a woman as a partner if he would take from ourselves. So there is no way, unless he's lesbian. When Allah he chose a woman to be a partner, why he chose a woman, don't choose a man? So either you say he's a lesbian or he have to be a man. So if he is a man, this is why he chose a woman. If he is a woman, he choose a woman, that means he's lesbian. So which one you choose? So this is very funny argument, the one who said that in the text. And as you see here, he says we found it with ourselves. How the women can be from ourselves? When I say ourselves, it means we are a group of people who they are the same kind. You see, a monkey can say about his monkeys from his group ourselves, but he cannot say the elephant ourselves. He's a monkey. So in order for Allah to say if we want to take a woman as a partner, we will take it from ourselves, that means this woman is from his kind.
You're thinking from the perspective that the word lahu
My friend,
can only
I am
mean
not saying my perspective. This
women.
is your Islamic translation. This is your Islamic scholars in front of me. Allah called himself.
Okay, why don't you open Al-Ma'ni?
Who?
The dictionary.
What about
Al-Ma'ni?
What about dictionary?
And look up lahun.
Okay. And what we would do with it if we open it?
Okay, could you?
My friend, why you are wasting my time? Did your scholar say is that the word lahu is in the Arabic is the word mean women? Did he say that or not? Do you think a Jalalain, he don't speak Arabic?
Like I said, I don't speak Arabic,
No
but
problem.
I do understand.
I'm saying to you, do you think a Jalalain is an idiot who don't speak good Arabic?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so what do you mean? Are you going to say to a Jalalain, hey, Jalalain, open the dictionary for me? Are you saying? Are you saying to me?
That's
are you saying
one
to
of
me?
the
Listen. Are you saying to me open the dictionary, or you are saying that to a Jalalain? Because the one who said that the word lahu is women is a Jalalain. So are you saying to me or to a Jalalain?
To you, because Jalalain uses only one definition.
Okay, let me ask you. As long you accept dictionary, do you accept dictionary or you don't accept dictionary? Make it clear for me.
I do accept the dictionary.
Okay. We will see in a second if you do. Your prophet, he said, when a woman she is divorced and she marry a new husband, she cannot marry a new husband, go back to the previous husband, sorry, unless she tastes his asila. She tastes his asila. What asila mean?
Where does it say that?
Here we go in front of you. And this is the Muslim translation. They translate it as taste his sweetness, and she tastes his sweetness. What asila mean?
I don't see it.
You see it now?
Yes. Right now, I'm seeing had we desired to find some diversion.
Refresh the page. Can you refresh the YouTube? In a second, everybody will see. In a second, everybody will see if you're really truthful when you said I accept dictionary or not.
I see the messenger of Allah was asked about a man. Okay. Not until she has tasted the sweetness of intercourse.
What does that mean? What in Arabic it says asila, and you speak Arabic. Here we go. حتى تذوق عسيلته ويذوق عسيلتها.
I'm saying the English translation.
حتى يذوق عسيلتك وتذوقي عسيلته. What does that mean? What she tastes his juice and he tastes her juice. What does that mean? What this honey here? What is that?
I don't see it. I see Aisha قبل عن Muhammad. I see. Okay, now you're scrolling to the يذوق until she tastes.
Taste what?
مسيلتي. What? مسيلته. وتذوقي and taste. You taste. مسيلة.
What usayla mean?
Oh.
Huh?
That's
what?
Oh, that's what the translation says.
No, I'm asking you what usayla mean. What your prophet is saying.
Well, in short, it means sexual intercourse.
Okay, so is not tasting his sperm, his orgasm?
No.
Okay, so now
it means once you have tasted, intercourse. I mean, once you have sexual intercourse with him.
But are you the one who asked me to open al-Ma'ani a second ago, and you said al-Ma'ani you accept?
Okay.
Do you accept al-Ma'ani still, or you are going to bite your words now?
I accept al-Ma'ani, but why are we talking about this?
Okay, read it, because I want to show everybody that you don't accept anything. You Muslims, you lie always. Here we go. This is Al-Ma'ani. This is the website in front of you, and the word asila is orgasm. Now you say I don't accept it. A second ago you said to me, open for me the dictionary. Aren't you the one?
I'm saying
not only you said not only you said to me open the dictionary, you named the dictionary. You called Al-Ma'ani. So here we go. This is Al-Ma'ani. Here we go. I will show the title in the website, Al-Ma'ani, in the top. Here we go. And this is the dictionary, English, Arabic. Al-Asila is orgasm.
I'm seeing your books right now.
My friend, stop complaining about seeing it. You will see it. No problem. No problem. You will see it. I will wait for you. I will wait until tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So now, until you find it, what do you think about the word?
Okay, I see it.
Okay. Why your prophet saying to the wife she have to taste the orgasm of the man before she can go to the previous husband? What does that mean?
That means it's another way of saying you have intercourse. That's what I just said.
But isn't it I said to you just 2 minutes ago, is the word asila mean orgasm? You said no.
I said intercourse.
No, I said to you, is the word asila tasting the orgasm of the man, the sperm of the man? You said no.
I said taste. I thought you meant taste as
don't
in
tell me you thought. You know what you thought? I said to you
mouth.
clearly. I said to you clearly. Is the word asila mean orgasm of the man? She have to taste it. You said no.
Yes, I did say no because
Okay.
I thought you were referring
So what?
to
Why
your,
you're a prophet saying?
mouth.
Okay, so why you're a prophet
Don't
using the
taste
word orgasm? She have to taste his orgasm. How she can taste his orgasm, and how he can taste her orgasm?
Tasting, like I said, tasting orgasm means have sexual intercourse.
But people, they can have sexual intercourse and still nobody tasting anything.
That's what tasting means.
No, sexual intercourse mean tasting. This is something you use your mouth with it. You don't.
That's
taste.
another way to say it.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean other way you say it? What do you mean other way to say
That's
it?
another way to say, you know, have sexual intercourse.
You see, okay, the hypocrisy is amazing. So a second ago, I said to you, is asila orgasm? You said no. Did you say no? Now it's orgasm. Why you said no then? And now it's yes.
Because you said taste his sperm.
Okay, I said is the word asila the orgasm
That
of the man? I said is the word asila. I said is the word.
That's why I said no.
I said yes. Is the word asila is the orgasm of the man, the sperm of the man? You said no.
No, doesn't mean the sperm of a man.
Okay, listen. So why you're a prophet saying to the woman she want to go back to her previous husband? Why she have to taste the orgasm of the man? Why she have to do that? So she can go back to the previous husband. What is?
I don't know why. I don't know why he told us to do that.
Oh, okay, but now you are. But I thought you are the expert. Okay, let us go back to zero now. So listen, is Allah a spirit or not?
A spirit?
Yes. Is he a spirit?
No, he's not a spirit. He has command over the spirit.
Okay, but this guy here in the video we were watching, he was saying that the God of Islam is the same as the God of the Christian, but the God of the Christians and the God of the Jews, and actually he said that the God of the Jews agree with the God of Islam, but you see, the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians is a spirit. So this guy here was lying to us, saying in the video that we share many things with the Muslims, but the fact, the main thing about God is his nature. The God of Islam is not a spirit, never was a spirit, and he is not a spirit. So how we can have the same God? If we have different nature,
okay.
If we have different nature and we have obviously different God. So this guy obviously,
okay,
you know, is lying to us. And now I'm asking you, when you say to me that God is not a spirit, why the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians is a spirit when the God of Islam is not a spirit? What happened?
Okay. Let me respond. Let me respond. When Muslims say that you and I have the same God, it doesn't mean that you worship the same God that we have. Of course, we have the same God. You know, my God and your God created you and I.
Okay,
but
so
you don't worship your God.
But this guy
you
he's
worship
saying,
Jesus.
But this
you
guy in
worship
the
the
video.
Father.
Okay.
You worship the Holy Spirit.
Thank you.
Only Muslims worship God.
Okay, so listen. Only Muslim worship God, no problem. Here, so you are saying that this guy is lying when he's saying that we Christians and Muslims, we share the same God.
Of course, we share the same God. I already told you that.
No,
we share the same God. We have the same God.
You see, my friend,
my God is your God.
No, 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 no. Okay, no, 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 no.
God,
okay, make it. Let us make it clear. Let us make it more clear. We are very slow. So when you say to me we share the same God, you are talking about Allah, correct?
We're talking about God, and God in Arabic,
the God of who?
Allah,
the God of the Kaaba, is that correct? The God of the Kaaba. Let's make it more clear.
The God of the Kaaba,
okay.
The God of
no
Mecca,
problem. So
the God
we Christians,
of the world, the
okay,
God of the universe, the God of everything.
Let me ask you: do we Christian believe in the same God of the Kaaba? Yes or no?
No, you don't believe. You don't believe in the same God as we do.
Thank you. Finally, we got the fox from his tail. So now this guy is lying, because in the video saying that the Christians and the Muslims, they worship the same God, but we don't. We don't worship the same God. You worship different God. We worship different God. Now, let me ask you: your God, okay, your
God at all.
Listen. Your God is a spirit, correct? But he is a physical being. How that can be?
My God is not a spirit, and he's not a physical being.
Okay, so how
he's the being?
Okay, so how Allah, he says that he have two hands.
Yeah, so he has two hands.
Okay, are those
Does
two
that mean
hands
physical hands?
They are not physical.
Well, are they?
I don't know. You tell me. Are they?
I can't tell you anything.
What do you mean? You are the Muslim. You are the Muslim.
That because God only says that he has two hands. Okay, fine. He has two hands. Does it mean that he has spirit hands? Does it mean that he has physical hands?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. When Allah, he is going to show his shin. You speak Arabic. Here we go. It says, يوم يكشف ربنا عن ساقه.
That I only understand Arabic.
يكشف ربنا عن ساقه. Allah will show his shin. What kind of shin is that?
I don't see it.
No problem. I said that to you in Arabic. Until you see it, no problem. يكشف ربنا عن ساقه. Allah will show his shin. What shin we are talking about?
Well, if it says his shin, then his shin.
Okay,
but we don't know if it's.
So do Allah have a shin?
They're not physical or spirit.
Okay, hold on. So guys, Allah have a spiritual shin, or it's a physical shin? You said Allah have no spirit.
Yeah, God is not a spirit, and God is not physical.
Okay, so Allah is going to show his shin. Is his shin is physical or not?
I don't know. I can't say, because it doesn't say if it's physical or spirit.
Okay, listen.
It just says that it has hands. That he has hands.
All
so
right.
that's what I'm repeating.
All right, Mr. Repeating. Allah, he says that he have a shape. Is his shape physical or it is not?
No.
Well, it says here Allah have a shape. How it's a shape but it's not physical? Have you ever heard of a stupid statement like this? You are saying he have a shape, but this shape is not physical. So what does that mean? The second you say shape, it's physical. You know what shape means?
Second I say shape, it's physical.
It's physical, yes. Otherwise the word shape is wrong. Because shape is a physical dimension. This is what shape means.
Does it?
Yes, it is. Shape is a physical dimension. If there's nothing, it doesn't have shape. Like, in order to have a shape, you have to be physically exist. Otherwise, you don't have dimension. And then you don't have shape. Here it says, Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one they know, and he will say, I am your Lord. They will say, we seek refuge from Allah from you, which means they don't like his shape. We will not follow you. And then Allah will come to us in a shape which we can recognize. Here we go. Then Allah will come to them in a shape they knew, and he will say, I am your Lord, and then they accept him. So the first time Allah he come by a shape, second time Allah come with a shape, and obviously the two shapes are different. One shape they knew, one shape they don't know.
I would disagree with your definition that shape is physical.
Okay. How do you recognize Allah from the shape? Do you see the word shape here? What does that mean? He came to them in a shape.
I do see it.
Okay. You can stop saying I don't see it. Refresh the page. How
I do see it. I said.
Okay. So
I said I see Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know, and they will. All right. And will say, I am
okay.
Lord.
So they refuse him first time for what reason? Because he come to them in a shape other than the one they know. So what is that? What happened? Explain to us. Go
ahead. He saw that he saw God. They saw God, but they don't recognize.
They saw him in which one? Which in which case? How? In a shape, right? In a shape.
In a shape, yes.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't speak English?
I don't know what it means.
Okay, what the word shape, what the word shape mean in the dictionary, Mr. Dictionary? When we say the word shape, what shape mean?
General character of something.
General character.
Yep, outline, something not clearly seen, geometric form, general character of something, original form, health, something's condition.
What does that mean?
Mold for something, ghost.
What does that mean?
What is what mean?
Let us open the dictionary. Hold on. What does that mean? All what you told me now. Okay, Allah will come to them in a shape. Shape of what?
I have to tell you that I don't know. What shape, God will come to them.
What does that mean? I don't understand you. I don't know. I don't know really what do you mean. It says here, this is the definition, and English is not my first language. It says the external form or appearance, correct, of someone. External.
I don't see it.
Okay, so it says formation, configuration, appearance, form, figure. This is what shape mean.
I see distance, direction, shape.
So Allah, he changed his figure. Allah, he have an external form, appearance.
I don't see what you're saying right now on the screen.
I'm just reading the dictionary. Here we go. As long
I don't see it on the screen.
My friend, as long you like dictionary, let's see dictionary, and whatever dictionary says.
The external form or appearance, a characteristic of someone or something. Right. The outline.
Shape is like speaking about circle, square,
or figure.
I mean, like a ball or etc. Physical. This is physical. Shape.
Yeah, a form. So a form.
Okay.
A geometric figure, such as a square, triangle, or rectangle. And that's what I see.
Okay. So what, Allah, he came to them as a square? Like a dish?
Well, like I said, it says that he will come to them in a shape.
Okay.
I don't know what that shape means.
But so shape is not anything except something physical, a form.
Or it can't.
How many shapes based on this hadith?
He will appear. Will appear as someone physical.
He will appear as someone. This is a good thing. Here we go. We have an improvement. Okay. So Allah, that's mean Allah, he can take a form of something physical, correct?
Yes, he can.
All right.
If you want.
So you Muslim now believe in incarnation.
What?
You Muslim believe in incarnation of God.
What does incarnation means?
I mean, he can take a shape of a physical being.
Of course, he can do whatever he wants.
No, this is not the question. You believe now in incarnation. So Allah, it's possible maybe he come as a man if you want, right?
I believe that he can, assume any form that he wants.
Is that Islamic statement or this is your statement?
That's what it says. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know.
Okay, so now we understand finally, me and you, that Allah will come to them in a shape. It's possible that this is a shape of a man or any physical being. Finally, being, and you agree about one thing. So you believe
he
that
can't
okay.
assume
So
a
you Muslim
form.
now, you Muslim now, you have a problem. Because you just agreed that God can have incarnation of a body. He can go inside the body of anything. Because you are taking he can take a shape.
He can assume forms. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what incarnation means.
Okay,
Sure.
if Allah came to you as a man, is that man is dead or alive?
What?
If Allah he came in a shape of a man, is that man is dead or alive?
Is that man dead or alive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I can't say.
So Allah is inside a dead man or is inside a living man?
He came in the form
Yeah.
of a man.
So in this moment, Allah himself is the man, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that man is a living man or is dead man?
If that man is God, then living.
Okay. So how he can be living? Is he living because he have a spirit or because he's just a body?
What?
He have a body now. Okay. Is he alive because the body is alive by itself without a spirit, or there's a spirit inside the body?
He is alive because he's God.
Okay. But he have no spirit.
He has command over spirits. Yes.
Okay. But the
Well,
body,
I don't know what you mean by he doesn't have spirit.
But is a spirit is the power of life or it is something else?
The spirit
Uh-huh.
is what he created. So
Allah he created the spirit?
yeah.
Okay. So Allah he created the spirit. Do Allah, when he created the man, he created himself?
Allah, when he created a man,
did he create himself? Because you are the one who said Allah he come to you.
Yeah, he created him. He created it or him himself.
Okay, so Allah he created himself because now he is the man.
He did not create himself.
So okay, who is the one who created the man? Okay, no, listen. You said to me, I said to you, is Allah now that man when he come in the shape of a man? Is he that man? He said yes. Okay, so now Allah is the man. Who is the one who created that man?
The man is not created if he assumed the form of a man.
Assume? What do you mean assume? How that happened? How this man came to existence? What happened?
He turned himself into a form of a man.
So guys, Allah is a transformer. Everybody be my witness. Allah is a transformer, the same as in the movie. So Allah is Allah, but now he transformed himself into a man. Okay, the transformation is a creation.
I said he can. I said he can. He did not. I don't know if he did or did not.
No problem.
I'm just saying he can.
Allah he transformed himself. Did he transform the nature of to a nature of a man? Obviously yes. So now Allah
transformed the what?
When Allah he transformed himself into a man, that's mean he have the nature of a man.
No.
What do you mean no? He is a man now.
He has the form, the shape of a man.
Okay, so is he a fake? Are you saying he is a fake man? He is not real?
What?
Is he a fake man? Or he's a real man?
A dead man.
Is he a fake or real man?
Is he a fake or a real man? A fake man, of course.
Allah is a fake man. That's a good thing. So Allah, the fake God, he make himself a fake man. That makes sense. Why he's a fake man? If he is a real God, why now this man is so? Okay, so are you saying? Okay, all right. Hold on. So Allah, he is now a fake man. Everybody heard you. You said that, not me.
No, I didn't say that.
You
I said that the man God turned. If he did, God turned himself into is not a real man.
He's a fake man.
Yeah, that man is a fake man.
Thank you. But
God is not.
But that man is Allah.
That fake man is not God.
But you are the one who said to me he transformed himself into a man. So that man is a fake man and he's Allah. He himself is Allah.
Here's what I understand. Okay, God turned himself into a man, assumed the form, assumed the shape. So it's just a shape.
Okay, is that shape is fake, or this is not? Is that Allah or not Allah?
Turned himself into the shape of a man.
Okay, let me okay, just to make it simple. So Allah, he made himself a shape of a man. Okay, at that moment, is that man is Allah or not?
Logically, yes, that man would be God.
Okay, what happened to the real Allah now?
Huh?
Because now we have a man and we have Allah. Is that man is the same as Allah at this moment?
Yeah. God is looking like a man.
Okay, so
I see it now. Okay,
so Allah can be a man, and he is
Allah
the same as.
Yes, God can turn himself into a man. I don't have a problem with that.
All right. So Allah, when he turned himself into a man, what happened to the original shape of Allah?
The shape of Allah.
What happened to it?
What happened to it?
Yeah, because there's two shapes. Remember, which means two of them, they are physical. We have first shape and second shape. The original shape is different from the shape of the man. So now when Allah, he became a man, what happened to the original shape?
The original shape is gone.
Is gone? Where is gone? Allah destroy it?
Yeah, because he turned himself into a man, remember?
So you are saying to me Allah is a changeable. So Allah, he changed. Nothing left of the old Allah. What we have now is a man. This is what you are saying. The old Allah is gone. Yeah. Now we have
God looking like a man.
Okay, so now the old Allah is gone. The only thing left is the man, correct?
The only left is the
shape.
God who looks who has the shape of a man. Yes.
Okay, so the old shape of Allah,
the old God is not gone.
Okay, listen. Yeah, Allah now, he became a man, and there's no other God except this man. Do you agree?
I would agree, yes.
Okay, so Allah, when he is a man, is he a perfect man or he is not a perfect man?
That would be a perfect man.
Do you have a penis?
Well, he wouldn't be a man. He would be God looking like a man.
Okay, do we have a penis?
Do we have what?
Penis.
If he turned himself into a man, if he assumed the shape of a man, then yes.
Okay, why he have a penis? What he would do with it?
Huh?
What he will do with it?
I don't know.
Do he piss?
I don't know.
Okay. When Allah, he turned himself into a man and he came to the Muslims, why the Muslims reject this man?
If God turned himself into a man, it doesn't say actually turned himself into a man. It says it will come to them in a shape.
Right.
So God turned himself
into something.
Into a shape of a man. To the shape of a man.
All right. And that man is rejected by the Muslims, correct?
That what?
This man rejected, which Allah rejected by the Muslims. The Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge by Allah from you.
Remember, this man is not really a man. It's just the shape of a man.
No problem, but he's Allah still, right? He's Allah at the end of the day.
It's God,
right. So Allah now became a man.
In the shape of a man.
All right.
He's not really a man.
No problem. No. Okay, but you are saying to me he's a real man. I ask you, is he a fake man or a real man? You said a real man.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand this as we go along.
Okay, so real man, he came to the Muslims and he said to them, I am Allah. The Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you. Why they did that? Why they refuse him to be God? Is that because of his law?
Could you repeat that?
Allah, he changed his shape, as you said, as a form of a man, shape of a man.
Okay.
And then he came to the Muslims and they said to them, I am your Lord. And then the Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you. Why they did that? Why they reject him to be God? If he is the same God as the God of Muhammad, what happened? Why they?
Because he doesn't recognize him.
So you Muslims, okay. So let us learn something very important in here. That the Muslim, they know God only by his form, not by his equality.
Only by his form?
Yeah.
And not what?
Not by his equality.
By his
quality. Not by his quality. Yeah, the quality of Allah changed for the Muslims. He downgrade himself to a man. So you Muslims don't accept that. You throw eggs at him, potato, says get away. We seek refuge with Allah from you, which means you consider him shaitan. So why you Muslim consider Allah shaitan just because he changed his form? Where is the believers? How
because he doesn't recognize?
Okay,
they don't recognize.
Why somebody is a believer? He cannot recognize Allah when this is the same Allah which they worship. What kind of a belief and what kind of a believer they could not recognize their God just because he changed his form? Do you recognize Allah by your eyes or by your heart? How you recognize Allah? You Muslim, you say to us, when I read Quran, I cry. How come Allah himself is coming to you? This is Allah himself. This is not the guy who collect the garbage. This is not the guy who makes salad for you in the buffet. This is God himself supposed to come into you. How come you could not recognize him if he is the most holy, the amazing, the most beautiful, the glorious? So what if he became a man? Still he will be amazing. So why you refuse him?
Because you know, the hadith says that the hadith suggests that they recognize, you know, God's form. But so when God, you know, came to them in a form that they didn't recognize,
I get that.
then,
I get that.
You know, they don't.
But it's, okay, when Allah he changed his form, did he lose his glory? When Allah he changed his form,
what?
When Allah he changed his form, did he lose his glory? He is not a glorious no more. Did he lose his glory? Okay, so as long Allah changed his form, still he have a glory. So how the Muslim could not recognize his glory?
How do you recognize glory? What does that even mean?
God, he have a glory. Nobody will have like glory like him. Still, he will be different. There is no way. Even if he's a man, he will be totally different. So, like, okay,
if God,
or hold on. Can your God Allah, when he was a man, do what Jesus did?
Of course, God can do.
Okay, so why the Muslim cannot recognize him as Allah? Allah is the creator. He can create for them and show them that I'm Allah. Allah is the one who can tell you what you had in your houses. He can do that when he's a man. Allah, he can heal diseases. Allah, he can heal the leper. He can make the blind see. So now Allah became a man, but obviously he is disabled. He can do nothing. As you see, he just became a man. He is useless. This is why they rejected him.
Could you repeat that?
What's wrong with you? Each time I say to you, it says repeat. Allah, he came to them as a man. And now the Muslims, they don't recognize him as God. Okay, what is the problem? You said that because he changed his form, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
changed his form from the one that they recognized.
Okay, how you recognize Allah?
Well, apparently from the hadith, it suggests that they have seen God before.
No.
Or they know
how
what
you
God looks like.
Okay. You said they saw God before. Is that correct or this is false?
I'm saying that's what the hadith suggests.
I'm saying, did you Muslims see God before?
Muslims now, no.
No. Okay. So then how you recognize him?
Before we were
okay,
born.
Here we go. Listen, this is the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. They asked the Prophet how we recognize him. He said from his shin. So Allah then will uncover his shin. Okay, so your God Allah is a shin. This is the original shape. The shin.
No, that's not.
Here we go.
What it says.
Well, the hadith in front of you. How we will recognize Allah? Allah will come to them in a shape. This is the same story, my friend. Allah come to them in a shape other than the one they knew or they saw first time. But they did not recognize him, and we are talking about this for the last half hour. And then they asked the Prophet, how we recognize him? How? Do you know the sign? Any which you can recognize him? They will say the shin, and then Allah will uncover his shin. You see it? And then you go down, and then you bow down to the shin of Allah.
So I don't see the hadith in front of me right now, but from what you said, that means that the shin of God is.
Can you say it again? Can you say it again? Can you say it again? The shin of what? The shin what?
the shin of God.
Okay, I did not hear it. Can you say it again?
The shin of, did you hear that?
Of what?
God. Did you hear that?
This is amazing. The Muslim, they believe that God have a shin, the shin of God. Guys, he said it to me 3 times. The shin of God, the shin of God, the shin of God. Okay, you told me in the beginning that Allah is not a physical being, and now you are confirming to me that Allah have a shin, and He is. This is the shin of God. So this is why we Christian we say.
Yes, I know.
This is why you see. This is why we Christian. We Christian we say hallelujah. Do you Muslims say shannuya?
No, we don't.
Why you don't say that? Because now your God is a shin.
No, my God is not a shin.
Okay, did you see your prophet saying Allah will uncover his shin? Do your God have anything additional to his shin? Allah now he have a shin.
Does my God what?
Okay, Allah, do he have additional thing to his shin, attached to his shin?
I don't know.
Okay, well, okay, that means he's a shin. If you don't have an ass, if you don't have shoulders, if you don't have a head, that's mean he is just a shin.
No, it doesn't mean that. It says his shin, so he has a shin.
No problem, his shin, because
he has
this
a shin.
Okay, because this shin is no shin. Problem. This is his shin. So I'm asking you now, if there's other parts beside the shin of Allah is there, or only shin?
I don't know.
Why you don't know?
Because it's not revealed. Yes,
so
the shin is revealed.
Okay,
to
so
us. Okay, all right.
The shin
but
is
does
revealed.
He have any
hold
other
on.
parts?
Did you say the shin is
revealed? I don't know because it's not revealed.
Okay, why Allah has a shin? What He would do with His shin? What does the word shin mean? Teach me English.
Does God tell us why He had a shin?
You.
No, so I don't know. I cannot speak about things that I don't know.
My friend, this is not the question. I'm asking you, what the word shin mean?
What do you mean? What the word shin? You don't know what shin is.
I don't know what shin mean. Tell me. English is not my first language. So shin. What shin mean? When we say shin, what does that mean? So
a shin.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It doesn't matter what it means. It doesn't matter what it means.
No, it's matter because he called himself a shin. So we need to know what shin. Allah is.
No, he doesn't call himself the shin.
Okay. Well, he is a shin.
No, he doesn't say he is a shin.
So it says
shin.
Here. Shin.
Stop lying.
Shin is the front of the leg below the knee.
Okay.
Okay. So if Allah have a shin, do He have a leg?
That's what our shin is.
Okay. No. When Allah He says a shin, He is using a language we understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. So shin is a shin. That's it. This is our language. So when He say he have a shin, all right.
But
so
it doesn't mean this. Like God says in a وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And not there is, anything that's the same as his.
No problem. So we understand.
It doesn't mean the shin like ours.
No problem. The shin of Allah is not like ours. Like I was debating Imam, the head of the Islamic Center of Tennessee, Dr. Nabil Bayekli, and the Imam of the mosque there. His name is Imam Malik Sari. You can watch the debate in YouTube. And they said to me, "Well, do you think the shin of Allah is like yours? Who cares? It's a shin." So Allah shin, guys, is not like any of us. It's very beautiful, very sexy. He's sexy, and you know it. Okay, so Allah, I am sexy, and you know it, and nobody's sexy like me. But that would not change anything. That Allah has a shin. So Allah has a shin to do what with it?
Yeah, He has a shin, but we don't know what that is. How it looks like.
What do you mean? Like maybe like an ant shin? Who cares? Maybe it's not a human shin. Maybe it's an ant shin.
Yeah, maybe.
So Allah maybe
no.
So maybe Allah is an ant, but He's a unique kind of ant.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So now when Allah He says you will recognize Him by His shin, how you will recognize that shin? You tell me. Describe the shin for me, which you will recognize.
Well, obviously from the hadith, God apparently has a very distinctive.
My friend, no problem. Shin. Allah He came to them in a shape they don't know. They refuse Him. This is number one. Then Allah He come to them in other shape, and then He showed them His shin. Okay, but how we will know that this is the shin of Allah? What if the devil he show his shin? How you will know? The devil's shin is different from my shin too. But what if a woman she is very? What if a woman she is?
We just will recognize it.
My friend, what if a woman she?
the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him.
Is the shin of Allah is the shin of Allah is it beautiful?
Huh?
Is the shin of Allah is it beautiful?
Is the shin of God beautiful?
No, the shin of Allah, not the shin of God, because only your God is like we are talking about him now. So is the shin?
God is God.
Is the shin of Allah?
Is the shin of God?
Is it beautiful?
Beautiful. Does it say beautiful?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Is the shin of Allah, my friend?
If it does say beautiful, then I say yes, it's beautiful.
I'm asking you. You tell me.
But it doesn't say that.
I'm learning from you about Islam. Okay. So Allah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Allah shin. Is it ugly or beautiful?
If you look at the hadith, it doesn't say beautiful. It doesn't say ugly. I am not speaking, outside the hadith.
So how you recognize him?
So I don't.
If we do not know the shin of Allah, if it's like women shin, it's a sexy shin, it's a ugly shin, how you will recognize Allah shin? Then this is what I'm trying to understand from you. I'm asking you, okay, the shin of Allah.
You know the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him, you'll know him.
How you? Okay, he said what? How you recognize him? He said he will uncover his shin. Okay, but how you recognize that this is the shin of Allah if you do not know how the shin of Allah look like?
Like I said before, you know the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him, you'll know him.
No.
That's the phrase that applies here.
No.
If we see the shin of God, we will recognize that shin of God.
No. It doesn't say that. It says that Allah, He came to them in a form they did not recognize Him. Then Allah will come to them in the original form, and then He will show His shin. Okay? So now I'm asking you, okay, Allah, He come to you, the first man He came to you is Allah, and you agreed. Okay, that man have a shin. Why the Muslim did not like the shin of the first Allah, but they like the shin of the second Allah? What the difference between them?
Well, obviously they're different.
What is different? The first shin is ugly.
Obviously, they don't recognize that shin.
Okay, I'm asking you: is the shin of Allah is ugly? The first one, and the second one was good.
Like I said, I already answered you. I don't know. I cannot speak outside the hadith.
Okay, but how you recognize the shin of Allah? Because He said He came to you.
We just will.
How you will? He will go. Allah, He came to you first time. You did not recognize Him.
Like I said, the phrase "if you see Him, you'll recognize Him" applies in this hadith.
No. It doesn't say that, my friend. Let us go back to the hadith. Don't play games with me. You cannot play games with Christian Prince. It says clearly that Allah, He will come to them.
Games.
No. Okay, Allah, He says, I am your Lord, and then they will say, you are not our Lord, for the first shape. Okay, and none will speak to him, even they refuse to talk to him. And then they will say, and then he will say, he will come to them in a shape other than the one which they knew. Which one they knew? It's the shape which Allah, He will cover His shin. Okay, so Allah shape in both use the same word, shape, the same story, did not give you any differentiation. The first one, He have a shin. The second one, He have a shin. So how you recognize the shin, the first shin from the second shin? Which one is the shin of Allah?
The hadith says that we will.
Okay, my friend.
It doesn't matter how we will, recognize it.
Hold on.
We just will.
How you will?
How we will?
Yeah, because it says
we just will.
No, because it says Allah will come to them in His original shape, the shape which they knew. What is the shape you knew, Muslims? Then
the
Allah,
shape that they know?
Yeah, what is the shape which you know?
I cannot speak outside the Bible. The hadith.
That's when Muhammad is lying, because you do not know the shape of Allah. I keep asking you since 2 hours until now, what is the shape of Allah? You do not know.
Of course, because it doesn't say.
No, it says that Allah will come to them in a shape. Actually, not only it says here, this is the Muslim translation, then Allah will come to them in a shape they know.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the shape you know? What is the shape you know about Allah?
I don't know, because it doesn't say in
Muhammad
the hadith.
Is lying.
Don't ask me about things that are not in the hadith
my friend,
or the Quran.
All right,
I don't want to make up things like you do.
I'm not making up. I'm asking you what is written there. It says the shape they know. Okay, what the shape you must know?
Things that are outside the hadith.
No, I'm not asking you things out of the hadith. The hadith says that you Muslim, you know the shape of Allah. This is not out of the hadith. What is the shape of Allah? You do not know. So Muhammad lie.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, if there's any other Muslim, he knew the shape of Allah, or only you are the only one who do not know?
We will know. We will come to know.
But Muhammad, he says the one they know in the past, they know already.
Yeah, they know.
Okay, but so what is the shape you know? So this is something he said 1400 years ago. Okay, 1400 years ago, the Muslim, they know the shape of Allah. I'm asking you, after 1400 years, shouldn't you know by now what is the shape?
He's talking about the hereafter.
My friend, no problem. But he said the shape they
we
know.
Don't know him.
Okay, how you know the shape of Allah?
God right now.
Okay, listen. I'm going to change the topic just to help you.
Okay.
I want you to prove to me that Allah is God.
What?
Can you give me any reason to believe that Allah is God? Allah.
Well, first of all, Allah means God, so we have to believe that God is God.
No, Allah does not mean God. It's a name. And you.
Yes, it does mean God.
No, it's a name of God. Obviously, is God. Okay, okay. Hold on. Now, how Allah can be God? What makes him God for you?
Because Allah means God. What the heck is wrong with you?
So if I call myself God, that's mean I am God.
If you call yourself God, but you're not God, so you're not God.
Okay, what is the proof you have?
You can call yourself God.
All right.
You can call Jesus God.
All right. So how you know? How you know I am? Okay. So how you know? Listen. How you know I am not God, but Allah is God? How you were able to recognize?
How do I know that you're not God, but God is God? Yeah. Hello, are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, I'm listening to myself for sure. How you know I am not God and Allah is God?
Why would you ask me how I know if God is God?
Okay, I will tell you a miracle which nobody can do except me, and Allah cannot do that. Next month, there's a lot of women, they will have their period. How I know that?
What?
Next month, a lot of women, they will have their period. How I know that? You tell me. Explain to me.
Next month, what? A woman?
A lot of women, they will have their millions of women, they will have their period. How I know that?
Okay.
How I know that?
I don't know. I don't know how you know that.
You do not know. Okay.
You tell me.
Can you tell me something Allah he told nobody knows, which prove that he is God, like as I just told you now?
What?
Can you tell me something no one knows, like the one I just told you except me? Like I told you that women, they will have their period next month, and there's nobody knows in this earth like me. Now I'm asking you, can Allah give us anything which prove that something nobody knows except him, to prove that he's God?
To prove that is God.
Yeah.
So you want me to find a verse where God tells you something that you do not know except God?
Yeah. Does the Quran have anything like that?
Does the Quran have anything like that? Okay, fine, good. You do not know that Jesus is just a prophet, not a God, not God.
That's a good point. Okay, but hold on. Okay,
got it?
Okay, but what is the proof of that?
Huh?
What is the proof of that?
What is the proof of what?
You just told me that Allah, he knew that. We do not know that, right? Okay, but is the proof that what he knows is true? Where is Jesus right now?
Because Jesus doesn't mean God, but Allah does.
Where is Jesus right now, according to you Muslims?
Huh?
Jesus right now.
Doesn't matter where Jesus is.
I want to know where he is. I want to know, my friend. I like to know. I will send him a letter. So where is Jesus right now? I want his address. Where he live, according to Islam?
I don't know either.
You are lying. Are you lying? Isn't you Muslim believe that he is? Don't you Muslim believe that he's in heaven?
It doesn't matter.
Where
Jesus is.
Don't you Muslim? Why do you want to say? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed to say that according to Islam, Jesus in heaven? Is he in heaven or not?
Is he in heaven? doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't want to start a new topic right now.
We're talking about we have a conversation. We have a comedy time. Listen, where is Jesus right now? I'm asking you, where is Jesus? You are the one who mentioned to me Jesus, not what a new topic. You are the one who said to me you do not know that Jesus is not God.
I said Jesus is not God. That's
if Jesus is not God, why he is right now with your God in heaven? What he's doing there?
If Jesus is not God,
why he's now in
why is he God? Why is he in heaven
with Allah right now as we speak, supposedly, according to Muslims?
Does being in heaven with God mean that he's God?
Well, isn't this every man he have to wait until resurrection day to go to heaven? Is your prophet in heaven right now, or he's dead? He's dead. Is Moses in heaven? No,
he's dead. But
okay.
Okay.
So why Jesus is the only one? Okay.
He is in heaven.
So why Jesus is the only one is not dead and he is in heaven?
Why not?
Why? Everybody, the Quran keeps saying all prophets before they pass away. All prophet. So
no, it doesn't say all prophets.
It says that. It
doesn't say all prophets, and we're not talking about God right now.
Yes, here we go. The Quran says in many places, "Khalat min qablihi rusul." Khalat. Do you know what khalat mean?
I can't see it in the screen.
Chapter 2, verse 134. Chapter 2, verse 141. Chapter 3, verse 137. Chapter 3, 144. Okay. Here we go. Chapter 5, verse 75. Chapter 5, verse number 75. Okay. All right. Did the messengers before Jesus, all of them, they pass away, or not all of them?
I'm looking at Surah 2, 134. It doesn't say anything about Jesus.
No, I'm reading for you now. Chapter 5, verse number 75.
Oh, chapter 5,
75.
Verse?
Yeah.
75. Okay.
Did all the prophets before Jesus pass away? Or not all of them pass away?
What
khalat mean? We can go to the dictionary if you like. What
khalat means passed away.
Okay. All of them they pass away. All the messengers
doesn't say all of them.
Yes, it says.
It doesn't say all
yes, قد خلت من قبله الرسل. All the messengers they pass away. It's read it in Arabic.
It doesn't say all. It doesn't
yes,
say all.
Yeah. It says all. Yes, it says all. It says all. قد خلت. Yes, قد خلت. My friend.
Before him.
Okay. خلت. Okay. So he is saying the messengers before him pass away. Correct? You are saying not all. Okay. According to Islam, did all the messengers before Jesus die or no?
What?
Did all the messengers before Jesus pass away? Yes or no?
Did all the messengers before Jesus
pass away?
Passed away.
Yes or no?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? According to Islam, there's only one person who did not pass away, is Jesus. What do you mean you don't know?
No, it doesn't say that all of them.
Okay.
So I don't want to speak outside the Quran or the Hadith.
All right, name for me. All right. Listen. I'm being patient with you.
I'm not going to say that.
I'm having fun here. I'm asking you. Can you name for me a messenger he did not pass away except Jesus in Islam?
I cannot.
Okay, so it's only it's only Jesus. That's it. Only Jesus, he did not pass away. Can you tell me why he did not pass away and he's not God? Or everybody died?
Well, maybe there were other messengers that did not die.
But you could not name one for me. There's no one in Islam. I never heard of.
I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot.
Okay.
So it doesn't say.
Okay. So
it doesn't say that all of them died.
It says. قد خلت من قبله الرسل. All the messengers before him pass away, my friend. It says that.
It doesn't say.
Yeah. And by the way, this is a mistake in the Quran. This is a mistake in the Quran because the other verses saying the same, that Muhammad is a messenger and the messengers before him they die, but Muhammad he forgot that he said that Jesus did not die. Isn't it chapter 3 verse number 144? It says that the messengers before him they pass away or killed.
Yes, messengers, but doesn't say all of them.
No, you see in the Muslim translation they say many messengers. What many messengers? It doesn't say that. It says indeed messengers have passed away before him. Okay.
So, yes, messengers have passed away before him.
It says in Arabic min qablihi ar-rusul, the messengers, not only messengers, the messengers, correct?
The messengers.
Correct.
Yes,
so the correct so the correct translation, okay, thank you for helping me. So the correct translation, the messengers before him they pass away. When you say the messengers before him pass away,
the messengers before him passed away.
Right. So when we say the messengers before him pass away, okay, the second you say the messengers, that's mean all the messengers. That's it. You said the messengers. And you agreed in Arabic it says the messengers.
No, it doesn't say no, it doesn't say that.
What do you mean? Does it say the messengers? Does it say in Arabic the messengers?
It just, if it did say, you know, all the messengers, it would say kullu rasul.
No. Let's listen. Does it say the messengers in Arabic? Does it say the messengers before him pass away? Does it say that?
Yes, it does. It does say
you.
the.
So guys, when I say the messengers before him pass away, does that mean all the messengers? Obviously, yes. Because if it's not all of them, why he's saying the messengers? Why he's saying he can say few messengers, he can say some messengers, but he did not say that. He said the messengers before him pass away. The messengers, all messengers.
Like I said, it doesn't mean.
So this is a mistake in the Quran because Muhammad he forgot that he said that Jesus he did not die.
So you are insisting on your own understanding, but you know the understanding is not all. Is that not all of them?
No, this is understanding. It says in Arabic, and you are the one who helped me, or the one who said it says the messengers. So it is the messengers.
Yes, the messengers. It doesn't say all the messengers.
The messengers. It's mean all the messengers. If I say the cats pass away, does that mean all the cats pass away, or there's some that did not pass? If I say the cats pass away. Did I just confirm that all the cats pass away or only one or two? I just said the cats. There's no exception. That's it. Was,
if you said the cats passed away, I would say all of them. See?
Okay. Listen. Let us make it more simple. Jesus right now. Jesus right now is in heaven. The Quran says, "Rafi'uka ilayya." I take you to myself. Okay. Allah take him to himself. Why?
Why not?
But what is the purpose of this? He taking Jesus up to heaven. What is? Do Allah have a plan?
Well, he has his own purpose.
Okay. What is the plan?
Well, if he doesn't, like I said, if it is not in the Quran or the Hadith, I cannot speak outside of it. But you know, I can give you a suggestion that may not be right.
Okay, as long as you do not know this topic, so we will change the topic. You failed to give me the first one that Allah is God. Until now you gave me nothing. Should I give you something proof that Allah is God? As an example, the God of the Quran says that Allah he sent hail from mountains in heaven. Do you believe in that?
You can't prove that Allah is God because you know Allah means God. So you're saying that
okay,
you're trying to prove that God is God.
Okay.
It's not logical
to
prove that God is God.
No problem.
If he's God,
when Allah he said that he sent down hail from mountains in heaven, is he being God or being a fool?
I don't see it in your screen.
Chapter 24 verse number 43. When Allah he says that, is he being a God?
24 verse?
24 verse number 43. Is Allah being God or being a fool?
If what? It does what?
Is he being a God or he being a fool? 24 43. You speak Arabic. It says وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Translate, go ahead.
Okay, and he sends down from the sky, the heavens, from the mountains
in it. Okay, so hold on. So in heaven there's mountains. If there's mountains, where is the hail is coming from in heaven? Do you agree with that?
Yes, hail comes from heaven.
But it says from mountains in there, correct?
Yes, Yes, it does.
Is that true or this is false? Do you believe really that there's mountains flying in the sky and this is where the hail is coming from?
I'm not sure what this actually means.
What do you mean? You just say it. Okay, it says, and you speak Arabic. It says, and you translate it.
I don't speak Arabic.
You are reading Arabic. I don't know. So you are reading Arabic. It says that Allah will send from the sky, from mountains, and it hail. Correct? Okay, so there's mountains. There's mountains in heaven. Allah, He take hail from there and He throw at us. Is that true or this is a false fiction science?
Well, if it says that, then yeah, sure, it's true.
Okay, so is that confirmed that Allah is God or Allah is a fool for you?
It doesn't prove that He's a fool or fake.
But isn't it, this is wrong scientifically? This is very false.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Okay, I'm saying to you.
I mean, you believe that there's water in heaven, so.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not the one saying that. It's your God saying He take from hail from mountains in heaven and He throw it at us. But this is not what science says. I mean, this is very simple thing we learn in elementary school.
Like I said, I don't actually understand this. I'm gonna have to take a look at this.
Okay. Let me ask you. Allah created everything, right?
Hang on, let me just make a note of things that I would like to come back to later.
You don't have to. You can watch yourself later in the video. It's going to be all over. People that will download the video and going to be all over. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So now, did Allah create everything?
Did God create everything? Yes.
Okay. Is everything created from water?
All the living things. Yes.
All right. The Quran here says that Allah, He created everything from water. Is angels are created from water?
Every living thing. No.
Okay, so Allah is mistaken then.
No, see, when it says all living things, it doesn't actually, doesn't actually mean all.
I mean, as in, guys, just what he just said. When Allah He says, "I created all living things," He don't mean all living. You just said He created all living things.
Okay. Here,
it says
here's
here.
How I demonstrate.
It says, listen. This is how I demonstrate. And you are the one who says to me, "Did it say kill? Kul? Here we go. It says kul. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ." And we made it from water every living thing. Does it say that or I'm lying?
Yes,
okay.
It did.
So we made it from water, all living things, every living thing.
You have to know.
Is angels are living? Is angels are living things?
Okay, you have to know what all living things God is talking about. It doesn't mean angels and the jinn.
But He's talking about heaven. He's talking about what is in heaven and what is in earth. Read it carefully. Don't the unbelievers see? And this, by the way,
I cannot read it because
Why
it doesn't say here. What verse are you talking about? Because it's not displaying on my screen.
Chapter 21, verse number 30.
21 verse
20. Sorry, 30.
20.
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, وجعلنا من الماء كل شيء. Okay.
So don't the unbelievers see
كل شيء حي.
Okay. He's talking about what is in heaven and what is in earth. Read it. Don't the unbelievers see that the heaven and the earth were joined together as one unit of a creation? Before, this is a Muslim translation, before we gloved them asunder, right? And then we made them from water, and we made it from water, every living thing. He's talking about the heaven and the earth.
Well, this verse is interpreted to mean that every living thing on earth.
Okay, I will go with you guys. Did he say every living thing in earth is made from water? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, is the genie created from water?
jinn and the angels were created before.
My friend, is the jinn live in earth? And Adam was created before too. Don't you forget?
Yes.
Did you forget that Adam was created in heaven too? So this is not a problem. So is the jinn created from water? Because you said everything in earth. Okay, jinn and mankind, they are in earth. All right. So are they created from water?
Jinn was created before the heavens.
My
and
friend,
the earth.
Adam was created before. Adam was created before too. Adam was created before the earth. He was in heaven. And then Allah, he sent him
Adam
down.
was created. No. Adam was created when the earth had already been there.
Okay, so your God, Allah, he's a
God
liar.
only took stuff from earth and created him.
So he took stuff from earth and then he went to the heaven and he made Adam there.
He doesn't have to go. He just
So what? He have a long hand?
He doesn't have to. I don't know.
Okay. So, okay, I will go with you. So Allah, he created Adam after he created the earth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, but he is saying, and you are the one who said that everything in earth is created from water. And genie are in the earth.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you: is the sun
after the heavens and the earth parted?
Okay, is the moon and the sun, they are created from water?
That's not a living thing.
The Quran say they are.
You know what I mean by living thing. Of course, everything is living, but
no. The Quran says
when we say living thing, we mean like you and me and the animals. That's what living thing is.
Okay, so I'm asking you now. When Allah, he says that the sky, he asked the heaven and the sky and the earth and the moon and the stars to believe in Allah, to accept the trust of Allah. Only Adam, he accepted that and he was a fool.
Only Adam what?
Accepted that and he was a fool.
Only Adam. I didn't hear that.
Only Adam was the fool who accepted the trust of Allah.
Only Adam was fool enough to accept.
Come on, you hear me? Only
no, I didn't
Adam.
Hear you.
Okay, Allah, he offered Islam to the earth and to the heaven, and they refuse. But only he offered his trust and offered Islam to the earth and the heaven, and they refuse. Only one who accepted that, it was Adam, and he was a fool. Why is that?
Where does it say that?
I'm asking you before I show you, because I know you will change your mind after I show you. I know you by now. So what do you think? If the sky, how Allah, he offered the sky Islam?
If you don't show it on the screen, I can't hear you very well.
No problem, you hear me very well. You don't play games. I'm asking you, did Allah offer the earth to convert to Islam?
Did God what?
Did Allah offer the earth to convert to Islam?
Offer the earth?
Yeah.
To convert to Islam? I don't know.
Okay. Did Allah offer the mountains to convert to Islam and to accept the trust, to trust Allah?
Again, I'm not familiar with that.
All right, here we go.
But I've heard of it.
No problem. Chapter 33, verse number 72. Allah, he offered his trust to the earth and the heaven.
Chapter what?
Chapter 33, verse 72.
Verse 72?
Yeah.
33, 72. Okay.
It says here, we did indeed offer the trust to the heaven and the earth and the mountains, but they refused to undertake it, being afraid therefore. But the man, he undertook it, and he was indeed a fool. Okay, and just and foolish. Okay, so how Allah offer his trust to the earth and the heaven and the mountains, and they refused?
How God offered it? I don't know how he.
Are they living things? Is the mountains as a person? he have a brain, and we talk to the mountain, and the mountain he says I accept or I refuse?
Mountains and the earth and the heavens, they were all created by God.
No problem.
So this not the
question. This is not the question. He said, I offer the trust. Okay, Allah, he says to the mountain, do you trust me? The mountain says, no, I don't trust you. He said to the earth, do you trust me? He said, no, I don't trust you. He said to the earth and the heaven, do you trust me? They said, no, we don't trust you. He said to the man, do you trust me? He said, yes, and he was a fool.
It doesn't say, do you trust me?
Okay, read it. Okay, read it.
Trust means that the deen, the religion.
So Allah, okay.
That's what the trust is.
So Allah, he offered the religion of Islam to the heaven, right? And the heaven refused.
Yes.
How is that?
The trust
is the heaven is the heaven a person who have a belief? Is the mountain is a person who have a belief? Is the earth is a person, he have a brain and he believe he will say shahada?
Yes, in their own way, yes.
What does that mean? It says he refused. How they refuse? What does that mean? What do you mean in his way?
That means they don't want to bear that kind of burden.
But no, they don't want to bear that. They cannot accept the trust of Allah. Nobody trusts Allah. Allah is the one who trusts Allah. He called him a fool.
So, yeah, because the trust or the religion is very.
All right. So the one who so the one who
the trust is hard to bear.
All right. So the one who trusts Allah is a fool and he will go to hell. But the one who refused the trust of Allah, he is safe.
Okay, I understand. So the trust is not Islam. It's the trust is what do you call that? Freedom of choice.
Okay.
Yes.
Freedom of choice. What freedom of choice?
Yeah, God offered them freedom of choice, and then when they make the right choice, they go to heaven. If they don't, they go to hell. So those mountains and the heavens and the earth, they didn't want to take a risk because it was, and they feared they wouldn't be able to live up to God's expectation.
Wow,
but the insan, what do you call that? Mankind was fool enough, to say that, yeah, sure, I can do that.
So the one who accepts Islam,
make good decisions.
So thank you. The one who accepts Islam is the fool, and the one who refuses Islam is the smart person. This is what you are saying to me. So the earth and the heaven and the mountains, Allah said to them, do you accept Islam? They said, no, Islam is stupid. We don't want to believe in it. And
no, like I said, it doesn't mean Islam. It means freedom of choice.
What is freedom? It says a trust. Since when trust is the freedom of choice? It says we offer you the trust.
Of the trust of not abusing the freedom of choice.
Okay, so do you believe that mountains, they have a choices to believe in God, not to believe in God, and they refuse? So are you saying the mountains are atheists now?
No, I'm saying that they did not want the freedom of choice, because if they had the freedom of choice, they were not sure that they could make the right decision, make the right choice.
So did Adam choose the right of choice?
Yes, Adam chose the freedom of choice, because he thought.
Can you give me the name of the donkey he said that to you, according to Islam? Give me the name of this donkey. Where do you get this from, that Adam, he have a choice? What are you talking about?
When I give you my interpretation, you ask me where.
Okay,
but when I say,
so you are saying to me another way, you are that donkey, because Islam does not teach that. So here it says in the front of me that your prophet saying that there was a debate between Moses and between Adam, and Moses was blaming Adam for the sin which he did. So Adam, he says to him, do you blame me for a sin which Allah, he wrote for me that I will do 40 years before he create me? 40 years before he create me. So where is the freedom of choice?
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
Okay, let us see. Here we go. I will show it to you.
I see Allah's messenger. There is happiness for this child.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. Read the hadith. This is a very authentic hadith in front of you. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is the reference. Moses and Adam, they have an argument. Read the hadith. I'm waiting for you. Go ahead. Take your time.
it's not seeing, it's not showing on my screen, like I said.
This is what happened when you use the internet of the network.
I'm seeing Allah's messenger. There's happiness for this child who is a bird. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, give it a second. You know, no problem. Do you want some water? Because Allah created from water every living thing. I mean, this is amazing how He knew that. But here we go. Angels are not created from water. Moons and they are not created from water. And Allah, He is offering them Islam. This is funny. And now you are saying to me He offered them freedom of choice. But Adam, according to your prophet, Allah, He did not give him the freedom of anything. Moses debating Adam, saying, because of you we are out of heaven. So Adam, he says to him, are you blaming me for something He wrote? Allah, He wrote for me in my fate 40 years before my creation. You cannot blame me for that. This is fate written for me.
Okay, so oh wait. Okay, so on every now you're scrolling up. I see you're scrolling up and to the right. You stop there. On every Muslim there is enjoined sadaqah. Okay, so the Prophet said, you moved again. Okay, so it says, the Prophet said, Adam, oh man, you moved again. Okay, Adam and Moses argued with each other. Oh, Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. And Adam said to him, oh, Moses, God favored you with this talk.
Continue.
You
read. Listen.
Okay, I read it.
No, read loud. I want to hear you because I have a problem with hearing. I want to hear you.
Okay. Then Adam said to him, "Oh Moses, Allah favored you with His talk, and He wrote for you with His own hand. Do you blame me for action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation?" So Adam computed Moses. Okay.
So how you said to me a second ago that Allah, He gave Adam the choice, the freedom of a choice. Where is the freedom of choice?
Yes. God did give Adam the freedom of choice, but He also knew what Adam was going to do.
Take care, my friend. What a comedy. It says, do you blame me? Which means he cannot blame him. I mean, I don't know. You see, I'm very, very patient with you because people are happy. They are laughing. They are dying laughing at your stupid cut. Do you blame me for what Allah He wrote? It's not about Allah knows. Do you blame me? Which means you cannot blame me. And your prophet, as usual, he is a person of the Trinity. He repeat himself 3 times, which is very stupid. I mean, so Adam confuted Moses. Adam confuted Moses. Isn't it enough to say it once? No, he want to confirm it 3 times. Trinity. So he confuted Moses about what? About blaming him that because of you we are out of heaven. You cannot blame me. So what do you mean Allah He knows? Allah knows nothing, my friend. So everything you say to me is a shish kebab, falafel, hummus. Everything you say to me is extremely stupid, and we are laughing. And the only reason I really have a patient with you because Islam is a comedy, and I cannot really. I will feel guilty if I did not continue a little bit with you, so people will have more. It's weekend. As simple as that. Right? What you say to me is very silly and very stupid. Anyway, we did not really, I mean, what we saw today is an example how the Muslims, they play around the bushes. Allah is a name of the God of Islam. He is not a word meaning God. And this is why the Muslims, when they say Shahada, they have to say there's no God but Allah. They don't say there's no God but God, as the idiot in the video, the one we were showing you before, he said. That's a lie. You will never find any Muslim saying that. No Muslim says no God but God. They say no God but Allah, because Allah is a unique name for the God of Islam, and Allah is not the tall name. And we made many videos about it. Allah is two words, the word al and lah, and lah is the moon god. So Allah, al is a generic word used by pagan and used by Christians and used by Muslims, because this is coming from the Aramaic, the same as il, the same as il. Actually, Christians, Muslim, Jews, you know, they use pagan words when they speak about God. Why? Because this word is a language word coming to them from previous languages like the Aramaic. So il is just a word meaning God. It's Aramaic word. It's not really Hebrew. It's not in Arabic. It had nothing to do with us. It have to do with the Aramaic. So il is a word meaning God, but doesn't matter which God. So when the Aramaic were pagan, they used the word il and they used the word al. This is why they say like there's many Baal, you know, Baal, al, okay, Allah, Allat, Al-Uzza, al. So when they say Allat, they just said God Uzza. They do not need to say Uzza, the goddess. You know, they already say the word. They put the word Allat in the front. Allat. If you go in the Quran, you will see this right away. Let us see some funny Islamic translation. Do you notice that the Arabic says Allat, Al-Uzza? Okay, why it says Allat? Because Al is a word meaning God. So God Lat, God the Uzza, they are God. Allah, God La. As simple as that. And Al is a word used by the Hebrew, by the Arab, by the Aramaic, and it is Aramaic. Actually, many things we say today, even in English, it is Aramaic. Aramaic is an amazing culture, amazing history, and but Islam destroyed everything they have there. The land of Abraham is the Aramaic. The land of Syria is the Aramaic. You know, those people are amazing. Don't call me kid. You are just a kid. Just I'm done with you. So all of us, when we pray, we say Amin. Amin is in Aramaic. This is not a Hebrew, and this is not Arabic. All right. So Islam is a collection of religions, and the Muslims, they do not know even what Allah means. But why? Because this is an old word for the old God, which is the God of the sun, the moon. And when Muhammad says Allah, Allahu Akbar, he is talking about two gods, Allah and Akbar. Akbar is the name, one of the names of the gods, which is a famous God. This is why Ibrahim, when he saw the sun coming in the sky, he says, "This is my God, this is Akbar." He called only the sun Akbar. He did not call the moon. He did not call anyone. He called only Hada Rabbi, Hada Akbar. Okay, hold on, let me give you the verse. Chapter 6, verse number 76. So when he saw the sun is coming, he says, "This is my God, this is Akbar." Here the translation, this says greater, doesn't say greater, it says Akbar. Akbar in Arabic does not mean greater. Greater in Arabic is Azim. He asked the Muslims, what the word Azim mean? They say great. So what do you mean Allah is Akbar? Already you said he's Azim. So Akbar mean bigger. All right. In Aramaic, the word God is Allah. Sorry, Allah. Yeah. See, my friend, Sierra International, that's not true, because Allah, it is two words, which means you are saying it's correct what you are saying, but you are wrong in the same time. Allah is Allah, which means confirming the God. It's not the name of a God. Look what you just said to me. All right. Aha. Let me type it in the screen. Hold on. It's not a name. Let me type in English. Al Aha. Aha is not a name. It's like something you add to the word to say the God. So Al is the word God. The same when you say Al Ilah. 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 This is a pagan word. We use it today. Christian use it, Muslim use it, because this is the original, the Aramaic. So you are not really accurate. You do not know. Many people, they get confused. They think this is one word. Allah is not one word. El Ilah is not one word. Ilah is not one word. If we type the word Ilah, Ilah, it is Lah, which is the moon god. The word Il is God, Il, and the rest is Lah, the moon god. This is the origin. And people think it's one word. It's not. Il is a word meaning God. This is why you say that Jesus, like we say, Emmanuel. This is an Aramaic word used by the pagan before us and became a Hebrew, or used by the Hebrew. It doesn't hurt us because, okay, it's just a word meaning God. So we don't believe in this God, the God of the moon. We are just using the word, which is a language. All languages in the world are transformation of other languages. There's connection between the culture and the language. And remember, the Jews themselves, they were captured by the Assyrian who speak Aramaic. Correct? The Jews themselves, actually, they have a part of their Torah written in Aramaic. Even the Torah is not written all of it in the Hebrew. Why is that? Because they have a part of their history was under the Aramaic or the Assyrian. All right. So when somebody he think he is making a correct statement, and I believe my friend here, the one who's saying that, he's being honest, but you did not notice maybe that this is not one word, it's two words. It is Il and Lah. When you say Al Ilah, it's the same. It's not one word. Al always Al or Il. It is Allah mean God, Allah mean the God. Okay, it's what I say to you. But where is the Allah? What is the God in Allah? The word is Al. This is God. You see? Like, in English, every language have its own way. So like I say in the 70th, or in the 24th. But still I'm saying the 24th. 24th, the 7th of July, 7th. So the 8th does not make any difference. It's just confirming that this is the date. So, but the number is the 7th. But I'm saying the 7th. All right. So this is the same. So the word God here is only AL or EL. The old ancient Aramaic, it used to use AL, even the Hebrew. And then the new Hebrew, they use the word EL. All right. Do you understand me now? So this is not what you are saying or you are thinking. You see, most of Arabic words is connection of too many words together, and now they sound, because the Arab they changed the way of writing. The Arabic used to be not connected. It used to be letters. Used to be just letters thrown next to each other. There's no connection. It's not connected. Any word in front of you is coming from a connection. All right. Akbar mean bigger, not biggest. Bigger, not biggest. Well, this is true, but still, as long there's no biggest, that's mean he is the biggest, because he is the Akbar of all of them. That will be correct if we say there's big and bigger and biggest, but they don't continue to count because there's nobody Akbar. That's it. So he is the biggest at the end. Anyway, But you know, anyway, like I find the statement sometimes is silly because bigger or biggest will not make a difference. You are comparing Allah to who? Is he an idol? Is he a size? The second you say Akbar, like in Arabic, sometimes we use Akbar even for numbers. Like my Akhi Akbar minni. He's not greater than me. I'm just saying how old he is. So it's always about counting things, either a size or numbers, or even power. You know? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? You know, once I was debating with can you show us the word Baal? Okay, here we go. I want to show it to you. I can type it right away in front of you. Baal. Okay, let us type it here in Arabic. I will type it in English too. This is Baal, my friend. The reason you are confused about Baal, you see, we type it in Arabic, but Baal is not an Arabic word. In the real language, it says Ba al al. Al can appear in the beginning or it can appear at the end. And I just showed you, as in the case of Jesus, it says Emmanuel. So El appear at the end. In the case of Ishmael, appear at the end. Mikael at the end. Israel at the end. But in the case of Daniel it appear at the end. But there's some cases where it appear in the beginning. Let us, as an example, Elohim in the beginning. So this word is flexible. It can appear before the name or after the name to define or give definition for the name. So Baal, it is contain the letter A and L. There's many words in Arabic, or let us say many letters, we say them, but they are not written. Like when you say Baal, right? There's AL, but this is because it's a foreign name. It's not really a name which we have. This is a foreign language coming far away. Every culture have their own gods. So as an example, in Europe, they have the name for the same name of the moon god Lah, but they call him Sin. But this is the same god. Sin is the moon god. Lah is the moon god. So how Sin became Lah? Because different culture, different, they changed the name. All right. Most of those languages you use, it's okay. Just to show you, my friend, hold on. Let me take a snapshot, and I hope you will take what you take, what you say to me. You will take it friendly. Just to show you how people they don't notice really how they say things which is funny. I'm not making fun of you, my friend. I'm just showing you what you just said to me, confirming that you are wrong. I took a snapshot. I will put in the screen. Remember, this is what you wrote, not what I wrote. Okay, let me open it, put it in the screen. There you go. All right, this is your text. Where did you see in Al in a Baal? I see it. It's in your writing. Let me zoom in. Do you see it? It's in the front of you, my friend. You added the L at the end. I just said to you that L can appear, AL appear either in the front or in the beginning, the same as eel. And you are saying to me where it appear? Anyway, anything else? I know what to say. Sometimes I feel like you know, I have to start from zero. What is the like? Okay, are we talking about the Arabic now or the Hebrew? What this have to do with the Hebrew? The Hebrew don't believe in Baal anyway. And look at what you just said. Where in Arabic? You said to me, where in Baal? Is that the correct word you wrote to me, or this is a false word? This is Baal in Arabic. This is how it's written. There's a Baal. So God Baal, God Ba. Israel is Israel. Mikael is Mikael. Emmanuel is Emmanuel. You can be stubborn as you wish, no problem. all of this is coming from other languages. This is why it's not part, and we do not know what they mean, because simply they are not from our language. That's why you ask the Muslims what Moses mean, they do not know, because Moshe is a Hebrew word. Muslims have nothing to do with it. You ask the Muslim what Allah mean, they do not know. They say it's the name of God. What does that mean? What the meaning? They don't know. And they come with all like the definition. They start saying Allah mean the only God. This is fiction. It's not true. What Isa mean? They don't know. Okay, what Maryam mean? They don't know. What Abraham mean? They don't know. Why? Because all those names are stolen. All those names are stolen. In Arabic, not in English. But in Arabic, not in English. Baal in English, Baal, my friend, in English is contain al too. And in Arabic, contain the al. You pronounce it. Do we have? Why you don't call me the one who calls self-care? Do you feel like you can call me? Do you like to call me, my friend? I want to learn from you. Maybe you know something better than me. What do you think? You are a Muslim. And this is what the Muslims do. They hijack names of others. And I'm being patient with you. Here we go. Call me. Prove me wrong. All the names of your God, they start with AL. Why? Because it's the name of God. So you are saying God Azim, God Akbar, God, etc. So you start with the word God. Who is Elias, by the way, in your Quran? Elias, who is Elias? Elias, what Elias mean? You don't know. What Abraham mean? You do not know. And just to show you about the stupidity of the Quran claim that the father of Abraham, his name is Azar. Where is this Azar coming from? You see, the Muslim did not translate the word because they think this is a name. They think really the Quran saying that Abraham, he said to his father Azar, he is saying that his father Azar, this is the name. But the fact, this is from the old Aramaic, which mean a fool, foolish. So Abraham saying to his father, foolish, are you going to worship idols? And because the Muslims, they are following the foolish Muhammad, who do not know what the word mean, he just heard it, he copied it, he put it in his book, and he cannot correct, he cannot tell them what this Azar means. So the Muslims, they follow, and now every Muslim believe that Azar is a word mean, or is the name of the father of Abraham. But all of us, we knew that it's not true. So he is saying to his father fool, and to the fool Azar, the word fool became the name of the father of Abraham. You believe it? This is what happened when you are a fool following a foolish man, who the Muslim, they say he do not know how to write, how to read. You see it? And the one who is using a false name, you know, we have no choice but you can call me for sure. You are a Muslim, call me, be a man. But let me hide you from my channel because you are using the name of Al-Fadi and you are a fake person. But this is not new. Muslims always, they copy names of others. They copy the name of Moses, they copy the name of Abraham, they put it in their books. But they have nothing to do with Moses, have nothing to do with Abraham, have nothing to do with Jesus, have nothing to do with Mary. Nothing new. Another way, you are Azar, like your prophet. Azar. I advise you, my friend, to call your son Azar. Don't forget. If you get a son from your from any of your 4 wives, call them Azar. The first one you get him, call him Azar. I challenge you. Do that. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. The video will not stay in my channel for long, but we are going to repost it again. What is your ID? Well, we are leaving now. You can call me some other time, no problem. Unless we have a sheikh. And there's anyone here is a sheikh? Do we have anyone is a sheikh? Shaky sheikh? You know, if your prophet is like this, what about the sheikh? Do you remember, guys, when I had a debate with Dr. Rohi? He said, I asked him, who is Allah? Where is the word Allah coming from? He said the first one who used the word Allah is an Arabic guy. Who is he? He do not know. What the word mean? He do not know. He have a PhD from Al-Azhar University. This guy is a doctor from the highest Islamic school, Al-Azhar University, and he do not know what Allah mean. You can go and listen to the debate. You do not know what the word Allah mean. You do not know. Who said Allah? An Arab guy, he said Allah. Who is he? No, we don't know. We don't know. They know nothing. That is Islam. Exactly. Christian Prince, he knew more than their prophet, he knew more than their God, he knew more than Allah, he knew more than the Quran, and nobody knows as I do about Islam. No one. Here we go. Be my witness. Each time they call me, it's a very embarrassment of what they say, and we die laughing. Today we have a Muslim, he agreed that Allah, he became a man, and he have no problem that Allah, maybe his shin is a shin of an ant. No. Yet they refuse Jesus for being God, but yet he's a man. You see the hypocrisy? All right. I think we have enough for today. And I don't know if tomorrow I will do any live podcast because I think we have too much for the last 24 hours. Give time to people to watch this two video. My other video, the one we took off, it's already published. You can search for the same title, all right, and you can find it published by many Christians. And I advise you always to subscribe to those Christians who publish my videos, so you can be always updated. You know, because they are the first one who take and download and you know, like post the video which is going to be missing from my channel. Yeah, my voice is getting tired. What I can do? Actually, I'm tired. I have actually, I don't feel really good today. I have a little bit of headache, but you know, I cannot resist getting somebody busted. I saw this video, I could not take it. I said, let me go. Even though I said to myself, I want to work in my book. All right. And again, those who speak Spanish, my book in Spanish, 6 and Allah, will be published very soon in Amazon, maybe 48 hours from now. All right. So I want to say thank you for all of you, and thank you for the Muslim Abdul who called us because he gave us a good comedy about his God. It's fantastic, and I believe that the best comedy is Islam. I mean, the God who showed the shaitan in his ass by a star, so he will not spy at him. And God, he have a flying carpet, and God, he make the Prophet Solomon, he understand the language of the birds, but yet he can understand the language of the ants. By the way, I heard the ant today speaking. You believe it or not? Okay, and let me tell you what happened today. Amazon, they deliver for me something, and they put it behind my door. I went there and I grabbed the box, and then I took it inside the house, and I found an ant on it. The ant, she said to me, I challenge you. And I could not believe it. The ant is speaking to me. But then I remember Suleiman, brother. Suleiman, he heard the ants. So I said, okay, well, look like I can do it too. If Sulaiman can do it, I can do it. All right, and we are neighbors. I'm an Arab, he is a Jew. So I said to the aunt, what do you want? She said, I'm a Muslim and I want to challenge you. I said, okay, okay, as long as you are a Muslim, prove it to me. Can you say Shahada? You know, and she shake her ass 3 times, says no, there's no God but Allah. And then she did the wudu. She started washing her hands and touching her face 3 times, brother. And then she put water in her nose and then in her ears. Ears? Ants don't have ears. Well, I think she have ears. I mean, scientifically, she don't have ears, but I think this one have ears. Okay, I know you know what I mean. It's true story, brother. It's true. Everything there. You can find this story in Sahih al-Bukhari. Now, if I say this story in public, people will die laughing at me, right? But Muslims listen to their prophet speaking those stories. They say it's true. We believe it. No problem. No problem, brother. What's the problem? You see? But if you go in public, in TV, and you say that I was walking in a valley and one of the ants, she said to the other ants, hide. People will die laughing. The second you say Muhammad says that, nobody will dare to say this is false, man. This is stupid. This is crazy. What are you talking about? Just say Muhammad says that. And this is always what happened. Actually, today we did it. Didn't we say, did I ask the guy, anyone, do you think anyone he believed that the sun set in a muddy hot water is stupid and he's ignorant? He said yes. He said yes. The second I showed him that this is what his prophet said, he changed his mind. Remember? Garbage in, garbage out. And anything you show them it's embarrassing for Islam, they say, can you show me authentic source? Islam have no, but my friend, Islam does not have any, I think, authentic. Anything is not authentic for them. It's just the only way to escape the humiliation of following a false God. Can you do a live on Sahih al-Bukhari book? I don't go by those numbers. I don't know what Sahih al-Bukhari book number 6, hadith number 60, 475. Give me the hadith. Because those numbers are not accurate, really. Those are numbers from the translation. I don't know what that hadith is. All right. Anyway, I want to say, guys, thank you for being here. And I have the aunt still waiting for me. You know, she want to take a bath, you know, because she became a Muslim now. She's holy. She want to do muta. She's a female. And she put a sign in my door says any male Muslim want to pay me $10 an hour. Imagine the aunt, she converted to Islam 2 hours ago, and now she want to do muta. How many of you watched the previous video about the muta, where the guy he explained to us that you can do it for 1 hour if you want, and he have no problem if his sister or his daughter she rented herself? Watch it if you don't believe me. Muta. This is religion, and this is ethic, and this is God. Your wife, your daughter, your sister, or not your wife, your daughter or your sister, she can rent her private part for 1 hour. She make money. Business is business, my friend. Business is good. I mean, why you will be upset if your daughter come back from outside and she have a guy with her and she said, Dad, I'm going to do muta in the bedroom. He pay me $10. Halal. According to Islam, this is marriage. 1 hour. He go inside the bedroom. He do boom, boom, boom for 1 hour. He gave her $10, and then that's it. It's over. There's no need for divorce. It's automatic. High-tech religion, high-tech sex. Islam is the only religion teach breastfeeding for adult. I mean, this is ethic. So we make Muslim women wear burqa, but women, they can rent themselves and they can do breastfeeding for adult. Brother, you cannot shake hands with Muslim women. Haram, haram, brother. But you can rent them for 1 hour. That's amazing. You cannot shake hands with them, but you can suck their breast. And I'm talking about foreigner, a stranger, not a husband. I'm not talking about a husband sucking the breast of a woman. She is his wife. This is his business. I'm talking about a guy, the bus driver. According to Islam, if she go in the bus, before she can go in the bus and be with the bus driver, she have to give him her breast 10 times in 10 different days until he is satisfied. Now imagine the bus driver. He is going to suckle every Muslim woman she jump in the bus in Egypt. You will never go anywhere. We will be busy all day. The guy like, what are you doing, guy? Are you going to drive the bus? Don't you see me busy? I'm thakaling. I'm practicing the teaching of the Prophet of Allah. All right, this is religion. This is God. I'm truly convinced. And then they say to us that the Quran is preserved, and then we find that a goat ate the Quran, and the goat ate the chapter of a breastfeeding, which is make me very upset. I mean, imagine this ugly goat. From the whole Quran, she could not find a verse to eat except the most fun one. I mean, leave it, what you will lose. Eat the other chapter. There's many chapters. The goat eat only the chapter of a breastfeeding and stoning to death, which is very fishy, by the way. I don't believe that this has happened. I think the Muslims, they destroy it. They want to hide it. It's embarrassing. So they claim that the goat ate it. And how Allah He preserved the Quran? Brother, the Quran is preserved. The goat ate the Quran. Okay, who here can recite for me the chapter of breastfeeding for adult? I want to hear it. The hadith saying that there's two chapters, one about the breastfeeding for 10 times and then abrogated for 5 times. Why Allah He changed his mind from 10 to 5? Why you don't make it 15? Men, they will like it more. Me personally, I like it 15 more than 10 times. Why 5? Huh? What about 20 times? I mean, what's the difference between 10 and 5? Why Allah changed his mind? Which is that? 10 times and 5 times. Why? Okay, what the 5 times would do, and what the time? Why it was 10 times in the beginning? Did Allah notice that this is stupid? So He said, or they're taking too long? This is religion. If this is religion, what is stupidity? Brothers and sisters, if you want to go and sit with the women alone, you have to suckle her boobs 10 times until you are satisfied in 10 different days. And then, okay, brothers and sisters, Allah just told me, don't do it 10 times. Do it now 5 times. Okay, what a difference. Why it was 10 a week ago and now it's 5? Did Allah make a mistake in the numbers? What is that? Okay, Mr. The Hadith al-Bukhari. Next time I go live on air, remind me right now. And my voice is really tired. So guys, I want to say thank you. And 5 times, 10 times, go as you do as you wish. But breastfeeding for a woman, you know, for an adult, this is nothing but a scam, a fraud, and this is not ethical. And we are not talking about wife and husband. Wife and husband, they can enjoy themselves, whatever they want to do. This is their life. But a man and a strange man and a strange woman, they are doing such a thing. This is extremely stupid. Forget about anything. It's extremely stupid. So if you marry a Muslim woman and you go home and you find your wife in the couch and she have somebody you do not know sucking her breast, don't complain. She will show you the hadith that the Prophet he says so. Allah said so. And if one day you came to listen to me in the chat and you did not hear me, I might be doing breastfeeding for adult. I mean, I might be hungry. Hello? By the way, if you have any advertising, you want to advertise for breastfeeding for adult in my channel, feel free. You can post it in the chat. Give your phone number. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Otherwise, we will stay until tomorrow. I keep saying to you, I'm leaving. And look, we are staying. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all. And the video will disappear. And then you search for the same title after a couple of hours and you will find it as usual. Copy the title so you will not lose it. Is Allah God answering the false teaching of a professor name? And you will find the video immediately as soon as it is available for us to download and reload. All right. So thank you. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. I mean to that. See ya.